Hey, why did you
Nice,
send
huh?
this out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, someone else sent me this last. So
So I can blast now. So nice.
nice, huh?
I
Yeah.
yeah.
Someone actually commented how nice the image was in my group. They say like, "Who's your designer?" Wow, really, a lot of details they put inside. Yeah, a lot of thought to the process.
Ah. Now only send out. Aiyo. Still loading on my phone. Oh, hello everybody. Uh,
Hey guys,
yeah, please ask your friends to join, your driving kaki friends, your whatever driving group, ask them to come in, or whoever got car buying questions that they need, your auntie, uncle, colleague, or yeah, please
mm.
come in.
Bobby, I
Hey,
heard you're
Chiang,
a
where's the
millionaire.
square version? Hey, sorry.
Chris says you're not a millionaire after you sell all your cars. I saw that post.
You know,
True?
you know why I did that, right, Thana? You know,
I
right?
don't know.
You don't know, ah?
I don't
It's
know.
basically to troll. You know, a lot of people now recently, right? They have a 1997 Civic and
Oh,
1993 FTO, right? And then maybe they have a Skyline 4 door or whatnot lah. Then they do bundle sale. Wow! Then they put the price tag. Wow, 500K, 600K, all three cars together, and then
correct.
quickly update sold. I'm like in my mind it's like, yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Either you're
I
dropping
should
the
do it.
value or yeah, like like just now I saw what bundle sale FD2R.
Bundle sale. Huh?
Yeah, another bundle sale FD2R and what is that called? The EP3R, the EP3 Civic Type R, which is the one that I like
Mm,
lah, but still.
mm.
And then one Sylvia, okay,
Okay.
and then bundle price 400K. It's like,
Sheesh.
where's the bundle? Where's the bundle? Let's say the
That's a
FD2R real transaction value 120, 130K, right? Then the
150 like
EP3,
them lah.
okay lah.
Mm.
Like EP3, I give you max out lah, 100K lah, right? 230. So are you gonna tell me the Sylvia is worth 170K?
Every two
That's
hours
that's why I
sold
did
on
that.
auction.
Yeah,
On auction, they were sold accident car for
yeah,
120.
120. Yeah,
Accident car.
but but really, it really depends on that time and date. Willing buyer, willing seller. Because
Bitala, correct. Mm.
yeah, because earlier on there was just another one that was around like 130 grand. There was also one transacted like 200 grand. It really depends on that.
True,
So
true.
anyway,
And I think
yeah.
people now are realizing cars that they used to ignore. Like, oh, this is a stupid car. They're like, actually, it's a good car, lah. So, and then they create their own pricing. Well, I wonder how much I could sell. How much, if I sell all my cars, how much it was worth? Could I afford a proper 911?
For sale post 4E36 or 5.
Well,
Or
under,
is it 5 now, bro?
I Thomas is in. Let's get Thomas in. Hey, Thomas, can we have you in?
Hey, Chiang, Thomas waiting.
Hey, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
Hello.
I wish to, yeah,
Hey?
Can
I
you hear me?
wish
Oh,
to, I wish to explain myself, Thomas, to you and Bobby,
Yeah.
why I
wait,
got
Yes,
all
yes.
the E36.
wait. How many
Can you hear me?
E36 you have now? How many?
I,
Yes, we can hear you, Thomas. We can hear you.
Okay. Cool.
um,
How many?
five,
5.
five.
Five
But there's a
E36.
reason. There's a reason. There's a totally legit reason. He's, he, you're missing the black, is it? You're missing the black one. Recently, black. Yeah. Okay. So hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. Um, the actually I'm missing few lah. Actually, okay. Sorry. The one in the middle, the one with the black and silver kind of thing, that is going to donate its interior to my the one lah. Interior from that lah is going to go into it. Then there's a black one that I bought, which has got the manual gearbox, so that's going to give it the manual gearbox into it. and then there is some special glove compartment box and all that stuff is gonna come from another one. Like so all this put together, it's gonna go off. The white one is not mine. It's I bought it, but it's a shared thing, and the red one isn't mine. So only three are actually mine, but with they're gonna be consolidated to one, and the rest gonna be sold off. So I have a reason behind it. I can't find the parts, so I
Okay.
have to buy the car. Okay.
Wow.
Thomas, I buy. Yeah,
I think you're mad, bro.
soon there'll be a sale of my E36, you know, all done up, be a sale because I have got all my parts already. I'll put back together a decent one and I'll be selling them, lah. But I just need to have, I just need to get
Thana
it, like, you know.
spec cars.
Tana spec cars, yeah.
The pain has been done for you. Pain free. You put a Muda, right? E36, pain
Just
free.
pain free.
The pain
But
all
bro,
gone already.
I've gone through all extent, no, like the coolant system, all that stuff. You know, like so I've gone through all this car. So I am now becoming a master of what can go wrong with this car. Like I know exactly this is it, and then it's done, like, you know. So it's nice, like,
Crazy,
it's
bro.
fine,
You're mad.
it's fine.
So
I thoroughly enjoy
which
it.
engine will it have?
It'll have a 328 manual, 328 manual, and I'm looking for now
Yeah.
for a LSD for the 328 manual, lah. So if I get it's a LSD manual, and then I'm doing a dual caliper setup on the rear. So with a hydro e brake, you can pull, and then you'll just you know.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be fun, Bobby? Hydraulic e brake, second brake, the rear, manual 328.
For drifting car, right?
I mean, for whatever, lah, you know, drifting, cornering,
I don't know, man.
steering, it'll be fun.
我不知道.
I got no
Okay.
comments to what you're saying.
Okay, so you want to ask, eyeing one and what is the difference? The the three to
This is a
five would be
Since you have five
Q&A.
more,
the
since
3 to 5 will be enough, but if you're going to go for it, might as well go for 3 to 8 and get a classic status protects done lah. But the 2.5 and 2.8, the difference in tax is so much. Like, so only car or only two cars you have, do the 3 to 5. Don't bother 3 to 8. If you got more than 3 or 4 cars, then go for 3 to 8. It's much more. I got more torque lah. More torque. It's nicer to hear. It just pulls a whole lot better, you know. But if you want to modify for turbo and do a power supercharger and all that stuff, 3 to 5 is the way to go. It's got a better, stronger block to do modifications. There you go.
Oh, 325 got a stronger block.
Because I think it's an aluminium head on the 3 to 8.
It's
Oh, you see?
a
This guy is known.
No, you can't. You can't. I mean, even in my case, I had to go and actually cut and paste and weld and do stuff. It's just not market tata lah, boss. You couldn't buat lah.
Because what I want to say is JS3 is someone who knows his stuff, you know, who buys and sells cars for a living, and also restores the E39 and all that. He also looking
Nice.
for long shot.
Yeah,
Walao.
cannot, bro. I also tried. I gave up already.
Okay,
Bro,
check it out.
yes, you. I actually bought a working 318 manual to donate to a 328. Then realized what I call the 318 is a shorter engine, so I can't use the long shaft. So there you go.
One
one
drift,
lift,
one
one daily,
daily,
one
one
weekend.
weekend, one track car, one more for parts.
Bro, I only got one wife, bro, so I only have one car.
You're mad, bro.
It's part of the process, bro. I as Bobby said, I love the process more than the achieving it. I love getting there. It's just something that I enjoy restoring and doing up, you know. So yeah, beauty. How's your project, Thomas? I saw the Alpha set.
Upper side is great.
Mhm.
A lot of rust. We just shaped out all the exterior rust. Any what need to cut out, we cut out. We put
There's a
put
video
in-
out from Chris Wee. You can guys go and watch Chris Wee's channel, and he did a video today on the update on Alpha set. So yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, today is about Q&A to answer all your questions. So please
let's
ask
go
your
and do
questions
it.
about
I tell you, people no longer trust we
car.
give sensible advice already.
Discredited
Let's buy
ourselves.
let's buy an Alpha set and restore it, bro. Now, bro, what I do is nothing compared to what you are doing. You are now seafood.
Bro, No,
Hats
no,
off.
I'll just leave this at that. All right. Look, think of it. There is no Alpha Sat on sale, and that by its
Yes.
actual thing, it's a value already. Like by the very
Yeah.
virtue that is non for sale, there is a value for Alpha Sat. That's why I wanted to
Yep.
restore it.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Look
we
at
tell
that.
people when you buy cars, you have to check for rust point. You know, if got rust, don't buy. And then go for inspection. Hey, long shaft lah, all that shit lah. And then here we are. Here we are.
The rust market.
I got scared coming to your car, bro. Each time I touch a panel, something fall from the car. Just kept dropping off. So, but yeah, I think the work you're putting into it is great. If you guys are in Kenzone, go and check out his car. Is parked in the lift there. They're doing a lot of work to restore it. So, I mean, I hats off to you to go through that journey to put this cars back on the road, lah.
Well,
Okay.
it's fun. It's fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Come, let's answer some questions.
Mm.
Oh, greetings from Germany. Hello. Wait, here.
Guten Morgen or Guten. What time is it there in Germany? It's afternoon, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Guten afternoon.
And hello, everybody. Hello, Linkesh, Anson, Jess,
Hi, Jess.
Nicholas. Okay.
Did Jess
All
end
right.
up buying the Kia Picanto?
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh, she did.
Mm.
Hey, she came what?
Came once, yeah, right. So Steven Chan has a question. Daily use family car budget is 120 to 100,000. CX-5 2.5 or a new Civic or Accord 2.4 or any other recommendation. So it's a
New
used car or a
Civic.
new car.
But CX-5 and Accord. I think the new Civic is quite impressive, to be honest. You know, space-wise and all that. So 17 or 2.5 CX5. 2.5. Which one would you go for, Thana?
I'm a guy for I do the Mazda lah. I think that there's a practicality of a SUV because if it's the only car, I think having that height, having that ability to go camping or somewhere else, or kids are in the car, they have visibility, you know. So like my kids, when in the car, they prefer getting on the average, although it's diesel and it's not as refined as other cars, but they prefer the visibility looking out. So if you got kids, an SUV is probably the option, you know, that you'll get.
Okay.
That's where I go.
So yeah, that's the sensible one. But I think if you're going for Accord, which is a larger car, I don't think the specs of the Accord, the old one, the 2.4, I don't think it can match the new Civic though. Maybe it has all the newer features already. But I can't recall. I can't recall whether it has Honda sensing or not.
It's not that much smaller than the
Thomas?
Civic though.
It's not that much.
It's not that much bigger. Yeah, it's not that much bigger. I mean, the leg room is in the new Civic is like, you know.
Oh yes, yeah, the new Civic is huge.
Maybe the boot space a bit lah, but yeah, you're right. I mean, the cars of today's generation is just so big compared to what we had before.
All right. So the next
Can't go
one,
wrong lah.
probably I am the one to answer this. S5 is a great choice, but 2011 means it's 11 years old, and you have to look at quite a bit of things. I mean, we are always assuming the fact that these cars were not taken care of since first day, right? That's the worst case scenario. But if it's one that's been daily driven, of course you need to get a proper check. You need to ask the previous owner whether they have done any big refurbishment on its gearbox, because at the end of the day, it is an 11-year-old dual clutch gearbox. We all know dual clutch gearboxes are not that hard wearing comparatively. So get those checked. You may need to spend some money on parts to service up the gearbox. It may not necessarily be the mechatronic one, because there are a lot of things, you know, printed circuit, you know, software updates, there are a lot of other stuff, and other components like your aircon compressors, you know, your supercharger, you may need to, it may produce weird noises because at the end of the day, it's a supercharger hiding inside the engine, with all the belts driving the supercharger, the pulleys and all that. You need to get all those things checked. But fundamentally, the design of that engine and transmission, it doesn't come with any design flaws, unlike the 2 liter of that era where you have
Yes.
a lot of maintenance needed. So if you get one that is like properly taken care of, then it's good. It's good. High fuel consumption, no two ways about it. And the temptation to tune it is there because you spend like 2,000-3,000 ringgit and then you get another 100 horsepower. So it's value for money in terms of tuning. So most people would tune it. All right. Yeah. What else? Question for Thana, or the one answer already. Kizashi. Kizashi is a fantastic engine car. It's a great car, good size, spacious. Yeah, it's selling for under 40K. I tell you, you tekan the price if you really like this car. Like if they list it for 38K, you open your price 25, see they want to sell or not, because nobody looks for these cars. They're great cars, good engines, but the big but is this: how few of these cars are running around. So it will be the same as those people who buy some rarer cars like Toyota Crown. I think this is even rarer than Toyota Crown. So you may need to source your stuff from Japan. Don't worry, there's a lot of people who import stuff from Japan. And yeah, just press their pricing. You see, this one asking 29. Open 20, see if they sell or not. You just have to wait. Press their prices. Because, yeah, very few people are asking for these cars. Great cars. And Suzuki's are very reliable. Right? Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty interesting.
It's actually, right? For the price, right, bro?
The rear looks nicer though. I like the rear.
Yeah. I mean, if someone tell me I'm buying a Kizashi for daily, I would definitely trust that person. Someone say if I'm buying an M2 competition for daily, I don't really trust that.
Dude, it's really a daily. What the fuck?
Your definition of daily is so different.
Yes, it's a daily. It's the right size to get around town.
Mm.
Well,
Good
must keep in
question.
mind that I don't have kids, okay? And the most I'll ferry is my dog or my cat, right?
And then
Very
in between you
true,
do grab.
bro. Very true. It's just that with the Kizashi, you can carry more dogs and more cats.
What the heck?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. It's a great car. The Kizashi.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yesterday I went to look at a Jaguar from a friend of mine, and this question came up: Jaguar 420 and MK2. From a friend of mine, like buying a V8, like now, and I was surprised at how
Question:
she was telling me. Yes,
what is 420G and Jaguar MK2?
It's
Jiang, do your work.
it's a generation. 420G is the 420. It's a generation. It's very old. Like I think like 1970s or 60s. Like from what I gather, you want to go for the X308, which is like just I think 2002 or more on that. It's an aluminum body, lighter, more power, and don't go for the 6-cylinder, go for the 8-cylinder. Apparently they are the most reliable one. So from what I've learned in the last 1 week, doing some study for my friend,
this
the
is the 420G.
No, it's
Jiang,
not.
can you close this picture? Can you close this picture?
No. X20 420G is the Mark X.
Hey, Jiang. No. I mean, you don't highlight. Show the screen. Which one is 420G?
It began with the iconic shape of that round circle. From then onwards till now, the same design has been kept.
Wow. Hey, the side profile very nice way.
Yeah.
And this was the times where Jaguar was renowned to be like Bentley kind of level, right?
Oh yes.
When it was actually, but his question is like compared with the MK2. MK2 is like a whole different kind of look and feature, So both classic cars. This is more iconic.
MK2 is famous way.
Yeah, it's yeah. So I'm no capacity to answer like such a classic question car, but
MK2
if
is
it's for
the M5 of its generation, right?
mm,
It's like the
so
I
beautiful.
no, it's like a high performance four door sedan or something like that one.
Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah, it's like they say the criminal getaway car is always this MK2. Yeah,
I thought it's the
something like that.
Carlton.
High powered car lah.
Ah,
But yeah, Jaguar prices are going up now. If you're buying a Jaguar, buy quick. I think it's people are realizing that the new Jaguars are no longer Jaguars and the classic ones.
oh, look at this, beautiful
Beautiful,
MK2.
huh?
Hmm. Yep. Well, a
Please share,
bygone
Vesh.
era.
Want to buy it? Yeah.
A bygone era. Now they ah now their cars are
Now they went
inferior to
into
GTRs.
BMW, bro. They look like BMW now.
But
Oh
at
no, I
one
look
point
like
they were, and yeah.
yeah
Oh,
lah.
Jess replied. So on our response, she bought the Picanto, but now she's looking at the 2008 instead.
Oh, is it the
Oh,
new one or the previous one? Jess, the current
Must be.
2008
Must
or
be.
the previous one?
Mm.
Please answer us. Because if Yikang is here, Yikang will be like, no.
Okay. Thomas, for you, question, Thomas. Why the M2, not M3, M4?
Oh,
I don't like the M3. Okay, I like the M3 more than the M4. I don't like the M4. Yeah.
which M4 you're
To me,
talking
it's
about?
the F82 M4.
Okay. What about the Bugs Bunny?
Actually, I like it, but different price
Mm,
point, lah, bro. The M2
mm,
Yeah,
competition and the M4, the new M4 is different price point,
mm.
right?
M4 is like 700K, right?
But I still don't like the size of M4. Not my kind of
Mm.
car that I would like. It's too big for me. I like short
Like
wheelbase,
Mm.
something small. Yeah.
like
So
like
M2
Bobby,
really has that.
when you hear about M cars, what is your ultimate M car? Like for example, if you see an Audi wagon, it's always RS6 lah. That is the
Mm.
cookie cut model lah. When you look at M
Yeah,
car, what do you think about when you see what a M car? Is it an M3? Is that what comes to your mind
M3,
growing up? Yeah,
M3,
but and that's why I
M3.
feel the M2 is the best M3 now because it fits that kind of requirement.
Yeah,
M2 is
yeah,
just too big, too comfortable. It's not there lah. The M2 is the proper, like on the pedestal of the M cars. That is, it satisfies
yeah.
all that. Like, no, I just think it's beautiful. So it's
Yep.
amazing.
And
M2.
Thomas, to be honest, M2 is more handsome than all of them.
Oh
Yes.
yes,
M2 is
yes.
like the prettiest BMW front end in the
Mm,
past 20 years. It's
yep.
the prettiest front end. Yeah.
Mm,
Mm.
It's
It is. It
really,
is.
really handsome looking. Mm.
It's very handsome. I completely agree with you, and I think it's the right size. I mean, for me, the E46 M3 always had was the first M car I ever got to drive,
Mm.
and it really just stole my heart. Like the way it drives, like the way it goes around the corner, so tight. But the stupid SMG gearbox like smacking your head every time.
My
but
yeah,
but
Thomas.
it's that very low, like you feel low,
Mm.
a bit like racy, and then the M2 has that same sort of character, like it's small and tight, but this time a lot of
Mm.
torque, and
mm,
and it's just snappy lah, just really snappy, and
mm.
it's my daily. I know all of you think I'm crazy, but yes, it's my daily because I think it's a great size to get around town, uh, move around and stuff like that. And bear in mind, I'm a single man. I'm not married. Sorry, I'm dating, but I'm not married, so I don't have kids, and my parents, they don't really ride my car because they drive their own cars and stuff like that. So yeah, it's why I picked the M2. But yeah, that's just
But side profile
my
really M4 nicer. Side profile
my
sleeker.
challenge with the M4 is
Yeah.
that it's so long and it feels a bit confused. The body is so stiff, the suspension is stiff, and
Mm.
and, and it's great, but then the size is like Grand Tourer kind of size. So I'm a bit
True.
like I don't know how to feel
Mm,
about
mm,
it. It has less sense of danger. M2, however, feels dangerous,
Yes.
which I like. I like
Yeah.
that sense of danger and naughtiness of the car. And Tana, you've driven the M140i with
Yeah.
Alexis one. There's
Yeah.
this very naughty sense. The car might
Yeah.
oversteer every
Correct.
time.
I think when you buy the kind of cars, the car must able to kill you. If you have that feeling inside of you, then you're like, wow, I love this car so much, you know. And that's where like the bigger and like the M3, whatever, it's like it loses the intipati or what is the M lah.
So because it's your daily, it makes you alive every day. It makes you feel alive every day because it's trying to kill you every
But of
day.
course, I want to take it to Toge and then I find a nice piece of stretch. I like to enjoy the car. The M4 feels very easy. You go in the corner. The front end is very obedient. It goes in, then you just swing out. But the M2, if you go in hot, right, it understeers a bit, but it's easy to remedy. Then you throttle, the car will rotate. It's just really alive lah. It's just a lively car lah. Okay, so it's just my preference, Anwar. Some people like the M4. I'm just on the personal level. I don't like the M4. It's a personal thing. Great
I
car
think
though.
it goes back.
Great car.
I think it goes
Great
back
car.
to your
I won't discredit the
your skill
M4.
level.
Yeah.
I think because your skill level is so high,
No lah.
then
My skill
cars
not so
is-
high lah.
your skill is high, bro.
You want me to send you a picture again, Thomas?
What's that picture? Okay.
So
Hey,
every time when Thomas say that, every time Thomas says that, no lah, I'm not that fast. Then I will threaten him. I'm gonna send you a dick pic if you say that again.
What kind of colleagues I work with?
So we got Vignesh here. Question was third generation Mazda 3 or Vento? Third generation Mazda 3 or Vento? I think
What is
Vento
third generation Mazda 3?
Let's go
It's a
and
good
Google what
question.
is third generation Mazda 3. I think it's the
Yeah.
previous one now.
Previous. I suspect is previous. Is it? Oh no,
Mazda 4 days. No, it's 213.
what?
Okay, it's the first time they came with
Again,
the whole light, the shield thing.
second generation.
Sky Active the Sky Active Mazda 3
Sky Active, bro.
Yeah.
Sky Active.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You get the Sky Active
I
Mazda
think-
3. You get the Sky Active Mazda 3.
I'm not sure why Vento is in this list lah.
I think to just give an answer that is interesting for everyone to sort of like grasp is that when you're buying older cars, try to get turbocharging and smaller CC tend to spell more problem, right? Because I feel like you're like demanding more from a small capacity, and Vento is one of them.
Yeah.
Whereas Mazda is an NA, less components, less heat,
Mm.
and you're running things that are understandably more reliable, naturally aspirated, and then you have torque converter, right? And Vento you have dual clutch, so it's like the word reliability, you kind of know where it goes with Mazda 3 lah. Yeah,
And
and it's not
And
much
I wanna
slower than the
add-
Vento. It's
Yeah,
not much
and I
more slower
wanna
than the
add-
Vento.
I want to add is that there is a critical size. Once you reach that size that is usable daily, you tend to not want to change car that soon. If you sometimes you get a car that is too small, right? Very quickly you'll be looking at other cars because very quickly you'll find, oh, I end up in a car too small. That was what happened to a lot of people who bought the Polo. It's nice back then. Wow, Volkswagen, about 100K. A lot of people bought them. But very quickly they find that, it's really too small, not usable. Even a 1 Series hatchback as well. It's actually really small, and very soon they'll be looking around. So the Mazda 3 size is just nice as a start to totally fulfill all your needs. And I think, yeah, and the build quality of this Mazda 3 is pretty good. It's when Mazda begin to want to make a point that they are different from other Japanese makes. So yeah, can go with the Mazda 3.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a good question. Buying the pre-facelift Arteon at 200,000 for long-term use.
Of course, go ahead.
But pre-facelift, bro, the 2020, whereas the new one is 250.
I think it depends nothing much, right?
But it's actually on the price parity. 2-year-old 50K discount, which is one fifth of the car value, or 1/4 if it's looking at this, right? So I think it's justified. For 2-year-old, 50,000.
Yeah, and I guess
Mm.
like 9 years, it won't look out of place in 9 years. You'll still look
9 years means he is trying his best to stretch it, and 250 might be above his loan margin.
I see.
So it's the kind of car that you can really own 9 years, 10 years. This is the
Mm-mm.
kind of size, right? You drive this car, right? 9 years later, or before 9 years ended, 7 years later, you look at a 5 Series, right? You go in, right? You're like, why should I go into this when my Arteon has just as much leg room, front and back,
Yep.
just as spacious. My
Mm.
boot is even larger.
Yep.
There's no point, and I am faster. Your car produces more horsepower than the regular 5 Series, right? And it's so handsome. This car's design will last a very long time. So yeah, it's the kind of car that you can take a 9 year loan. 12 if they allow, it's okay. Totally okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Great.
All right.
Okay. How about this one? Hasbullah says this is a big problem. Bobby, you need to help Hasbullah here.
you click.
Hey,
Okay,
I can,
Hasbullah.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. We
hey,
both we
hey.
both, we both seeing
there
this.
is a
You
big
must answer this
gap.
question. There's a
Okay,
big gap.
hold on. I'm gonna read out the question because
Yeah.
sometimes people listen to this while they're
Sure.
driving the podcast. So
Okay.
Asmullah is asking, hi Bobby, I found that there is a big gap for the F10 M5 between 2013 2017. They are not just available in Moda and Kalis. Do you know why is this? Just hoping Con doing his research.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Hasbullah, so much. It's something that we try to highlight every session we do on Monday.
Conform 5, yeah. Call for M5.
Actually, what year was Brandon's M5? 14.
2014, yes, it's a competition
Yeah.
spec.
So, Hasbullah, 2014 onwards is the competition spec, and the F10 M5 was going like 180, 200, but our good friend Brandon put up his car, which is a competition spec, 2014, for 258,000, and within a week, it sold.
Wow.
So it is maybe, from what we heard, there is a huge improvement from the 2012 M5 to the 14. There's a huge improvement. So people know that, people who's looking for M5s, they know that, and they're willing to pay more. So other than that, this one, 13. His is 13.
It's being flipped right now for a higher price.
Oh, immediately.
Yep.
Okay.
Not bespoke. Bespoke has someone else selling it. X Car Global Auto. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's his. All right. So yeah. I also don't know why not a lot. Maybe people who buy this kind of car back then for close to 900,000, they just want to be the first one to own it. When they're no longer the first one to own it, they buy something else. And I suspect 13 to 17, everybody's beginning to buy Mercedes Benzes. that's when Mercedes beat BMW. The hottest, newest stuff. The people want from Mercedes. Anyway,
I just think it's just age that plays the majority part of the price, right?
yeah.
Because those are older, 2012, 13. Yeah.
Mm.
I driven Brandon's car. He let me drive this car. He drove my Mini and I drove this car.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I can't remember the M5 too well, so I just drove the competition itself. So I can't give a fair comparison to the M5 because the only thing
Yeah.
I can recall is just the M5 competition. That's it. I don't have a comparison to a normal M5. Yeah.
I just did a review of the 2012 M5. I'm gonna put it up, but as per what I described to Brandon, I asked him, "Hey, why is the M5's turning circle so big?" First of all, the steering wheel is huge, and just 1.5 lock, and it's done. I can't turn more, and the car's turning circle is huge. It's unlike the regular, the what we know BMW and Mercedes Benzes, right? They have really tight turning circle for their size, right? Because the wheels are able to turn a lot more than normal cars. Even Mercedes Benz, they turn their wheels like that they turn their wheels like that when you're making a full lock U-turn. they changed the, what is this? This is called what? Tow.
The toe.
Not tow.
No.
This is tow, right?
Yeah.
No, this is
Tow.
tow. This is what? This is
Tow,
what? What is
camber.
this?
Camber.
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 Camber. Yeah. Mercedes, when you do full lock, right, they change the camber one. But on the M5 that I drove, the 2012 one, it almost feels like a full-time four-wheel drive car. It feels like an Audi. I mean, you can't turn a lot. You need a very big turning circle to make a U-turn. And he said his car wasn't like that. So I guess all these things are the stuffs that people changed in the competition spec. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Okay.
The
Just help me.
328. So Aaron V says F34 328 GT, not so popular variant, but I kind of like it. Problem is, will the parts be easily in 5 to 8 years since it's no longer in production? I guess it's a BMW.
No problem.
You can always buy lah.
They
Always buy
sold,
parts lah.
yeah, but BMW actually sold quite a number of Gran Turismos, especially the 3 Series Gran Turismo. I don't think parts are an issue. For your info, buying German car parts are so easy now. There are so many websites that you can just go in there and order and buy, and it's super easy to buy parts. So no worries on that. 5 to 8 years, yeah, no worries, because again, they share a lot of parts with other BMWs, especially the drivetrains. They share a lot, so I don't see that as a problem.
Yeah, nothing in the car is unique to it except its panel, as well as maybe the lights lah. Those are the only thing, and those things
I
are
mean, the body stuff lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone plug away your rear wing, your rear power wing, you don't expect that thing to be immediately available in any stock case because it's unique to this car, it's specific to this car, right? So other than that, I don't see too big of a problem. I quite like this car. In fact, I was actually looking for this when I stumbled upon my 6 Series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I went to buy my F30, went to look at the 38 GT, but the car was sold, so we had no option to get.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think ladies would love it as well. I mean, your wife would love it because it sits taller, right? And it's so spacious.
I love the fact the rear boot is so big. It's flat and
huge.
has the railings.
It's huge. Yeah, it's the kind of car that Thomas will not daily.
Okay, Abhilash asked a question. Hi guys, which do you think is the best Volkswagen GTI, Golf GTI to have fun with on a daily basis? Cheers, guys. Hard question lah. Every GTI is fun lah, except Mark 4 lah. I know Mark 5 onwards, everything is fine.
Actually, yeah, to answer Abhilash, right? I highlighted this question because I want people to know that look, even Mark 5s, Mark 6, Mark 7s, they are great fun dailies, just depending what budget you have.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with a Golf GTI. You really cannot go wrong. It's the one of the best combinations out there. You know. As much as I don't like to own any Golf GTI, really, I mean, you know, but
you have one.
I really like. I will always go for the crazier option, like the Megane RS or something like that, right? I always respect the Golf GTI. It's such a respectable car. You can't take that away. Yeah. All right.
Just buy the one that fits your budget.
Yep. Just buy the one that fits your budget, bro. Abhilash.
Yeah.
It's cash or loan, and see what you can afford and buy. You can't go wrong. Like a Mark 7 now, early gen goes for $110,000 to $30,000 on the loan. The last that you get loan if you want to get Mark 7. So that's the option. Everything else is normal loan. So Mark 7 is the one you can get loan for. The first gen, the first release of Mark 7. Okay.
So moving up the question from that guy, from the last question to Arif Akmal, Renault Megane RS Mark 3 or the Golf GTI Mark 6 in terms of handling?
Not fight lah. It's not even close. Even though the GTI is nice, it's not even close.
People forget that GTI is not a sports car. It's just a very good town car to drive, which has got a big engine. Yeah. The R is you could talk about the R and the Megane RS now. Now we have to talk about but the GTI is just a good daily car, powerful. My mother will love it, drive it, that kind of stuff.
The golf car is not really a sports car too. It's just a very fast golf. you want to talk a
Mm,
sports car, you're looking at a club sport, with a different kind
Yeah.
of suspension chassis setup.
Mm-mm.
That's is more of a more prime for sporting or racing lah. But the RS, the Megane RS is like an M to the BMW. So
mm,
just to give that perspective. Um, so I don't think handling. Okay, I won't say which faster, which slower. Let's put that aside. But I think you have to understand one thing: the Renault Megane RS runs torsion beam behind, and it runs this trick. They have this really. The French created this crazy suspension in front. That can kill torque steer using torsion LSD and stuff like that. The car swings a lot more on the rear. The rear is a bit more. It's light on its rear, whereas the Golf Mark 6, all the Golfs like to sit on the rear, right? So the reason why I just want to just quickly share this is like one is
Mm.
more playful with the rear, which is the Megane. The Golf is very secure with the rear. They like to feel secure around the rear. So I think it comes down to not which is faster or not. Which one do you like? Do you like that the danger
yeah.
of the rear swinging out, or if you like the steadiness of the rear sitting into the corner, out of the corner? So you can't really say which faster or not. I just think it's a preference of what would you like to handle, you know.
Do,
And
do,
can
do you
I
guys
add?
Torsion
idolize
beam
Thomas lah?
gives you a very rough ride lah, because it's torsion beam
Mm.
lah. Torsion beams are not
Yeah.
great, and the Megane is super stiff lah, right?
You know what's
So
amazing?
it's
This question, right, is exactly the same scenario as comparing the current Civic and the Mazda 3. Exact same comparison. Both handle really well for what they are, but for keen drivers, they would appreciate the one where the rear end will rotate according to the will of the driver. See, and it's an inherent thing. It's not about who is better, like what Thomas explained. One is independent rear suspension. Independent rear suspension, when you turn the car, they sit, and both sides can react to the road independently. They keep the wheels on the ground better, so you have more mechanical grip to grip the car through the corner, like it's on rails, right? But the Megane and the Mazda 3 both are using torsion beams to create the effect whereby once you corner harder and harder, the rear tends to slide out together, the whole axle, to point the front in. But you have to be the kind of driver that appreciates this, and you are sacrificing your daily comfort when you are making your choices, right? So that's how it is.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Mhm.
Let's see.
What other questions?
Support M2 was a great car. Also M5 for con.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Hey guys, Adelis Pua is asking, hey guys, looking for a sports car manual 4-door, thinking of a 2018 Type R, which is the FK8R, or the 2018 WRX STI. I think the Type R, the FK8R feels less sporty lah, feels less wild to be considered a sports car, other than the power plant and the
It's
brakes. I think the brakes are
fast.
damn good. The brakes are damn good.
Everything is good. It's even very comfortable too. Very comfortable. I tend to like end up cruising in the car. It's like, it's so comfortable, so nice. It doesn't behave like how it looks to me. Even of course it can do what its looks suggests. Yeah, but which one would you pick, Thomas?
I think if you say a daily thing, the Type R would definitely be a nicer daily. That's not even a comparison. Like it's just
Mm.
the better car to daily. And weekend. But if you have an appetite for something a bit crazy, then the WRX STI, man. The the engine block is like kind of old lah, but but damn, like that thing is like a beast when it's like it's wild and rough and you know uh I would I don't know, man, it's tough, man, but if it's a weekend, then the WRX STI lah. Yeah, yeah,
I'm a boxer guy lah. So for me it's
yeah, me
Subaru.
too.
I think that that something specialness in that drive would be in the Subaru.
Yeah.
And I see all this Honda and like Civic like okay lah, it's modern, it's
Honda,
modified.
the Type R has very good like capability. It has a lot of
Yeah,
sporting
it is.
capability,
Yeah.
and in no question, a very good sport car, probably more superior than the WRX STI. Right? Let's be
Mm-mm.
clear about that. But
Mm.
I think the WRX STI feels more special. It feels
Yes.
more like it feels there's a sense of occasion jumping in the WRX STI. If you
Totally
come in
agree.
the Type R, you're like, okay, it's but
Yep.
the WRX STI, there's a sense of like, oh, this is really special. Like, this is really
Mm-mm.
special.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
What I like
And
about
that's what.
the STI is that it's an honest car. It ends up looking that way because it needs to be the hood scoop and all that. Whereas the Type R has a lot of pretensive stuff, lah. You know, a lot of stuff that tend to look
I never thought that way.
aggressive. Yeah,
True.
yeah.
True.
I mean,
Ouch.
both are
It's
great
like
cars, lah.
For the FK lovers, ouch.
Yeah. The Subaru understeers though.
Yes, it does. The nose is heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nose heavy
It
kind
drives
of.
a bit like Audi. You have to throttle the car out of the corner.
Oh yes, yes. It
But
drives
when
like
it
Audi.
does, man, what the heck, man? It's like, okay, there's less inertia than Audi, so it doesn't,
Mm.
the engine is smaller lah, and it's lower,
Mm.
so the inertia of the understeer doesn't feel that bad, but it's there.
Because the engine is very low. So the low engine allows them to hang the engine out front. Whereas Audi hang it out front, then it's a tall engine. Like, "Wah! Wah!" Yeah. So that's how it is. Hmm.
All right, let's move on to the next question.
Okay.
Let's see what questions do we have.
Actually, we have a lot
Looking
of
for
questions.
Mazda 3 hatchback for my fresh grad son, not grandson, fresh grad son. Should I go used or brand new? Ask Karen T.
Used. Save money.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's for a son lah. Most likely he will change his mind in 2 years. You buy
Yeah.
him down, and he'll like, "Pa, I want a A45 or something else."
Yeah.
It's a temporary car.
And he might he might damage the car because he's a youngster.
No, it's not my. It's a very, very high likelihood it's going to damage the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will damage the car.
So
That's not even a question.
ask him
Yep.
to drive safe. Yeah. So just
Ask him to drive safe.
yeah.
Hey, bro.
I mean, youngsters
When you're 18 years old, when you're saying, hey, drive safe, bro.
you know what's the funny story? We know a school friend who drove the father's 300 ZX. Okay, fair lady, 300 ZX.
Oh, okay.
And he stays in my family's taman, and he was powering downhill, and then he hit the curb, and there was a big tree there. Okay, so when I mention accident and tree, people would think that, hey, what's funny about it? Most likely it's a death case, it's a fatal accident, right? So his car end up like spotted on the Y branch of the tree. Watch there. So the 300 ZX ended there, and the first thing we asked is, how is he? And then everybody said, and those people who know, they said, oh, he's all right. When the guy said he's all right, then all of us were like, oh shit, he's in deep shit. So from what we heard, he got his injuries from his father lah. Apparently, like the father punch cow him or something like that,
Oh shit!
Yeah. So that's what you get. You get into an accident, you end up on a bed, to the hospital. Then your parents will be like, "Oh, how's my son? How's my son?" But you walk out of your car scot free, or you're dead.
Whack out.
Yeah, cannot whack. Yeah. So
Okay. Good and affordable convertible.
Hey, give us a budget. Like that, you're not helping
Yeah.
us.
What's
You're not helping us.
affordable?
Give us a
it's a
budget.
broad word
Yeah, cash or loan. Then we can
and
help
price
you,
range.
right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, Terence, welcome back. It's asking Bobby, Thana and Thomas between the the new Mazda 2 and Honda City V Sensing sedan, which is the better first car for a graduate who just started working a year ago. Any recommendations below 100K? Thanks.
Mm.
It's
Mazda,
The
amazing how
Honda V Sensing makes driving very easy with the lane, the blind spot assist, the
yeah.
blind spot thing, and it just makes driving a lot more less stressful in KL lah.
I
I
think
ask
don't
you a
need to
question,
consider,
Thomas.
yes.
Does it work, Thomas? I mean, like I know it's there in these cars, like the Hondas and the Toyotas,
I
but
really appreciate it.
I mean, I don't know lah. I mean, it works, but if you drive, let's say for after 2 days, will you keep it on? I
I
mean,
will.
anti-collision, I on it. Yes, I love anti-collision. That's good. Blind spot, that's better. But the lane keep assisting,
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
know
Lane
whether.
keep assist. I'm talking about you signal left, and your blind spot. You get the camera that helps you see.
Mm.
You know.
There's no comparison. The Mazda 2 just cannot compare to the new offerings from Honda
Mm.
or Toyota for that matter. There's
Yep.
just no comparison. For 100K, you
The,
need to
the
point a
obvious
gun at
champion,
me.
the pick is the
Yeah, you need to
City,
point a gun at me to buy the Mazda 2, to be honest, for 100K. No way
It's
I'm buying that
smaller.
car.
It's less refined, right?
Way
Mm.
smaller.
Yeah.
Mazda 2 always
And
had an
the
issue.
new Honda City this generation, right? It starts to ride a bit continental. It
Mm,
feels a bit
mm.
continental.
Yes.
I'm very impressed by the way it rides. But something funny about Honda City,
Mm.
just
Right.
like all the old Honda Cities, when it rains, it's very loud inside the car.
Thomas,
Can
you
change.
get that with the W205 as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not too bad. The city one is really loud, bro. Really loud.
I mean, for the B segment, I think all of them are like that. I think B segment, really, all of them are like
All
that.
right, the Toyota not so bad.
Xiang
Altis,
is like,
not yours not
you
so
can
bad.
go auto foam.
Auto
You can go auto foam.
Yes, you can.
Hey,
But,
you know what's funny?
yeah.
You know what's funny? There was this time when the current generation Countryman went into auto foam to do foaming, and Desmond removed the headliner, and he took a picture and sent to me. He was like, "Wow, okay, that was the first batch of the current generation Countryman. I don't know about the current batch. What's between the roof and the headliner is a piece of cardboard, like actual cardboard.
Wow.
Those used to make
Wow.
our boxes. It's a cardboard. That was before local assembly, so it's CBU. And it's cardboard.
Maybe it does a bit of damping,
It does.
Wow.
When you see
Depend,
cardboard,
man.
you're like,
It's a cardboard.
um,
It's a
Yeah.
fire hazard, bro. Whatever it is, lah. They shouldn't put a cardboard, lah.
I don't know.
Mm.
Okay, come. What else?
Okay.
Moving on. He gave
Yep.
his budget. Oh,
MX-5, man. MX-5.
yeah, MX-5. MX-5 don't give you the comfort and luxury of the Audi TT, lah, to be honest. And in a way, Audi TTs are you sit more comfortably for daily use, more luxurious, rarer than the MX-5. That's about it. It doesn't drive bad. The Audi TT is
But I don't understand. He's saying he wants a convertible. TT convertibles are very rare.
Yeah,
Audi
very
TT is
rare.
comfortable.
Very
God.
rare. So I don't think you can get a TT convertible, lah.
I don't know. Maybe he
Very
found
rare.
one. Maybe he found one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he found one. But it's a good sight to see the current new generation Audi TT Roadster if you found one, because to be honest, really MX-5s are everywhere. MX5s are everywhere.
So one no loan, one got loan, but too expensive.
I remember Chi Yang sold one to a guy from Penang. We went for a drive together. I was following him from behind. It looks really cool. Yeah, it looks
Yep.
cool.
It's all 3+ lah. The one Jiangsu thing. So
Oh God,
Really
Audi TT. Oh no, that's the old one. Even the
Yeah.
old one is nicer. The one that Edward drives. Yeah, but MX5 is nice lah. Oh God lah, Chu Yang still have it. They still have it in
white
Penang.
color one or white color one.
Oh, so already ah? No,
Yeah, the
this one is a new one, updated on July 8th.
Ooh, what color is it?
White color, white color.
Ooh.
Chiang, you post your brother's Audi TT. Ang Chu Yang, Ang Chu
Brother.
Yang. Yeah. Kalis. He's in Kalis.
Your brother. What the
Expensive
heck?
car, go Kalis. Muda also got lah. Muda also got. But this one is 258K. Not the budget you mentioned, 150, 170. So MX5 lor. And MX5 resale value is no joke. No joke.
You know what? I really wish someone would import ND2 2.0 soft top from UK, because there are some in UK in the Seoul rig. You buy that, right? I tell you, it's going to hold value. Right?
Yeah.
You look back in the past, and you're gonna look at that ND. People are gonna look for the 2.0 manual soft top.
Yeah.
Right? And if you get the 2.0 ND2, I tell you, people are gonna look for that. And you can price easily 30 to 40,000 more than the other. And this someone, if you're looking for, you can import it. It's probably around 170, 180,000 altogether, importing everything. I think it's worth it if you have that kind of money. A HK video cassette. Talk to a recon dealer. I really suggest, if you want the MX5, go for that.
Yeah. That's
the one that people will desire in the future. We'll look back and say, I want that,
Yeah. ND2 2 liter. Hello, Con.
Hi, Con.
Con.
So Brendan Lim asked, hashtag Con45.
Con45. Con4M5. Conform 5.
Confirm.
Confirm, huh?
Yeah.
He got his eyes on a Targa already, bro. He said last week, he said he wanted to get a 911 Targa.
Oh, yeah.
$1 million, sir.
Well, it's always something to aim for. What?
Josh Rada, intending to relocate to Malacca for semi-retirement. Very good choice. I'm looking to acquire the BMW M340i. Yes, please. It only costs how much in Sing dollar? 100K.
100K Sing.
You can only buy COE in Singapore.
That's your COE.
And you own the car forever. Unlike Singapore, 10 years later, the government will steal your car if you don't pay ransom money.
I really love the M340i. I just really like how such a great all-rounder it is.
Oh yes,
so comfortable, so got so much power. Hey, you saw that video? The M340i turn left and then fly up. Woohoo!
Is that an M340i or is a regular T-Series? Wow.
Ayo.
Wow. Yeah. People who spend 400K on a 3 Series have that kind of IQ.
Yeah, no?
Amazing way. The way he
it's road rage, bro.
But I don't know, man. Maybe he thought the 4-wheel drive would carry him through. But anyway, let's hope the guy is safe. I think he looks safe from that. Accident.
Getting through up the wall.
He probably thinks his Uncle YS Kong, he can drift.
So
go inside.
I hope
just kidding.
Hope the Singaporeans who are watching, please think about this. Migrate to Malaysia for long-term retirement, because it's the best place ever. You
keep your money in Sing dollar. And spend it in Malaysia.
All right.
I just have a Singaporean journalist friend who always told me about Malaysian crime. He just sent me the link for the stolen Civic Type R in Genting. Then I sent him another link. where 6 cars in Singapore were stolen by 5 people. So I send him. Then I just say, it happens everywhere, bro. I mean, these things will happen.
Correct.
So it's just that, of course, Singapore media loves to report on
Yeah.
crimes that happen in Malaysia. I'm not saying Malaysia has less crimes, definitely not. But
Mhm.
overall, it's a very, very safe country. I don't know how else to say this. I mean, you compare to UK, you compare to US or whatnot. Come on,
But you migrate here, don't go and stay like, like go and
they
stay
won't
a
lah.
place.
They are so rich, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
put it this way, let's do a check here lah. We know so many car guys, right? We know so many car guys in our group lah. Can you recall the last person who got their car stolen?
In college time, no?
Yeah, exactly. My point is, we know like our network, we know thousands of people know the groups we have and all that stuff.
Correct.
Yeah. It's like not
No,
directly, it's like really rare.
The thing is
And
this:
what
in
the funny
Singapore,
thing
right?
is-
In Singapore, right? Even if you are a millionaire, right? Okay, let's not say millionaire lah. You are middle income Singaporean lah, quite okay lah. And then you stay in a 700, 800,000 Sing dollar HDB flat lah. Your neighbor screaming in his house middle of the night. Can you do anything about him? You cannot. You report to the police. Police say not their. Really, this actually happened to a lot of people, right? But in Malaysia, right, if you guys move to Malaysia, your income level, you will be staying in gated garden. All right, you will definitely be staying in gated garden, and it's so safe. You have security guards, you have cleaners, you have all these things, right? It's a world of difference from your HDB flat. Okay,
It's like
so
if
facilities and
if
all
you're
that.
the moment
Yeah.
you have money, the places you
Mm.
stay, places you go to eat, places you do whatever you do in Malaysia
Oh yes.
are not only the
Mm.
places that are this a bit dodgy places like So for you like you think Malaysia got me this thing, Malaysia really you'll be living in that kind of mindset. So yeah, come guys, come to
Exactly.
Malaysia. Yeah,
Yeah, come here, buy cars, join us for drives.
Correct.
And the funny
And
thing
this
is that
is where
someone came to me in Expel and said, "Hey, bro, I really like you guys like you and Bobby, talk about convertibles, blah 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 blah. Thana also got convertible. Bro, I want to buy convertible, but I scared people knife my roof." I'm like, dude, you go
when's
and
the last
talk
time
to
you hear?
100 convertible owners. You tell me one
Yeah.
of them will have got a roof knife
roof
before.
and a knife.
Alright.
See, the thing is this: if I want to sabotage your car, if I want to damage your car, I want to vandalize your car, right? If I take a knife to cut your roof, it's harder than me kicking your door. I can just kick your door and it will leave a huge dent over there, and I don't even need to carry anything with me, or
Correct.
jump on your bonnet, or
Correct.
step on your exhaust gas, step on your diffuser, plug away your wing. Yeah, these are things that are way easier and
Take a
way
potato and shove it off to your exhaust of your enemy.
And
All these things will kill the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you just put your feet on the exhaust, and then you just lift your weight up, and then the whole exhaust will drop. It's that simple. If someone wants to
There's
damage your
just
car,
a plastic bracket. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
why bother take a knife to cut the roof? It's so
Mm.
difficult to cut it. It's a very strong canvas roof.
Exactly. Actually, you're probably right. Average person strength, you need an axe to really damage a convertible roof.
Okay, how is this like? I've got an old soft top from my MJ that I took out. Go on, we'll do a video. How
that one
how
can,
hard
that
is
one
it
can.
to step?
The modern
How
one
hard
cannot.
is it to
That
step?
is a great idea.
I've got a sample you can try out. Like, how hard is it to step and cut a soft top? Like, try it out. We'll do the video.
Yeah.
Thana
Not
likes
easy lah. Not
pain.
easy lah.
Hashtag Thana likes pain.
No, it's an old one. I'm throwing it away. That's why, Thomas.
Okay.
Come on, Thomas.
Oh, it's
lah.
really
Pity me
detached
lah.
from the car lah. Okay,
Of
okay. not the
course, I
actual
got a
one
new
on the
soft
car.
top ready. Yeah. I say,
Thana's like, go ahead, destroy. I'll buy another one.
not my car. It's out of the car already. The canvas is out.
Okay.
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 Alright.
This one. Any suggestions on a comfortable daily that can handle well 250 to 300,000?
300.
You just described the Arteon. Cash is
Tall.
okay. Cash is okay. No hatchback, please. So cannot Panamera law. But 300k cash, is it a bit wasted on an Arteon? It is, right?
Hmm.
Arteon, you take a loan, right? 300k
So,
cash.
ayo, well, M5 low?
I saw a CL
M5 is
yesterday.
too cheap for him.
No, it's okay. I mean, you don't have to spend it all. You know, you can do 250, 245, get an M5 competition. Yeah, it's more than 300 horsepower, way more than 300. You're 185 cm, you have no problem in the M5.
Yeah.
Handles well when you push it. Likes to the rear like to squirm around.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
Jiang
is
put this,
not bad.
Yesterday
What's
I
that?
saw a CL
What
500
is GMT?
for 98,000.
CLS
Yeah.
63.
This is perfect. This is
Yeah.
perfect. You know, CLS 63 AMG. Oh my God, this is a fantastic car.
5.5 supercharger. No, bi-turbo.
Yep.
No, I got a
5.5
feeling
turbo.
that this interior build quality is better than the C63's build quality of the W205.
Oh yeah, of course.
It
This
is.
generation Mercedes build quality is solid.
Yeah.
It's just that that center console with the telephone pad button that has aged, but it's solid.
I hate that, bro. I don't get that. Anyways, yeah. I think that's a good buy. CLS 63 is stylish, bro. Yeah.
Great suggestion, Tiang.
All right. Okay. V60, What's okay, my V60 wagon? If you want something newer, V60 wagon recharge. Yeah. Well, they set the new price up. They increased the price of the newest V60.
Yeah, 300k now.
Wow.
Ouch. But it's worth that much lah. It's 400 horsepower lah, to be honest.
Oh, and the interior. Oh, I love Volvos, man.
Yeah. Okay, this one.
This is a question that probably needs you guys to answer.
Sorry, he just quick answer,
Come.
follow-up answer from his M340i. I'm not sure, but I don't think so in terms of NCD, Josh Rada. But the good thing about Malaysia is that you can now buy a 2,000 ringgit car and leave it in Malaysia, make sure the insurance is active, and you start collecting your NCD. By the time you buy your M340i, just transfer it over. So, 1,000 will do. So, which means it's 300 Sing dollar. Okay, you spend 300 Sing dollar and buy a Proton Saga, put it here, register it, put insurance there, and then you can transfer the NCD. So a lot of people here, I just want to remind everybody here, you all can do this. You save a lot of money when you buy something expensive next time. Okay, a car that is about 200,000. Your first insurance payment, right, can be up to 8,000 ringgit. Imagine you have 55% NCD. You save a lot. Okay, do buy some cheap cars to collect your insurance NCD. Right?
Maybe that's what Thana is doing with his 5M4 E.
Bro, your car already no interior. Why you still renew the insurance? Oh, I'm a CFO.
See?
Financial planning.
Who was it that said Crispy had 15 NCDs?
Really?
I don't know.
I don't think I have that many though.
Bro.
I don't have that many, no.
All right.
Okay, this one you guys answer.
What's that?
I mean, it's your favorite car, Thomas. I mean, your
Hate
mother
turner.
threatened
How is that a
you.
hate turner? Please explain how is that. Okay, hate
People
turner.
look at it.
Hey, hate turner doesn't have to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Basically,
it's
it's
like
just
that Hong
hate
Kong,
only, ma.
you know, there's
See-
this Hong Kong like a beauty pageant. The girl that go to this beauty pageant, you know that. I don't know who. I don't you guys know like there's this Hong Kong girl that.
Yeah. They purposely pick her because she's
She's
ugly.
purposely one, right?
Yeah, just
I
to
think
bump
that's what the
the
multiplies.
ratings. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean,
I salute the ladies like boldness. Okay, but you know what I'm trying to say is that come on, please, bro, yo.
Anyway, it's your money. 12k. You want to have fun? Go ahead. We saw you. We laugh at you. Happy. Then that's about it. Bring your car to weekend drive. We would love to see Thomas drive a Fiat Multipla uphill. Okay, let's help some people who actually need help here, like this one. All right, I would say the R8.
Yeah.
The R8 should be the one that's easier to maintain. And
So my question from Dan Nixon is Audi R8 V10, Gallardo 5.0, or Ferrari 430, which is easier to maintain, thinking of getting one of those. Okay.
yeah,
Safe
Yeah,
choice
I
is the
would
R8 though, I'm
strongly,
guessing.
yeah, even though the R8 has shared mechanicals with the
The
Gallardo, do remember that one is built by Italians, one is built by Germans.
German.
All right. uh, and,
One is an Olympic ring, one is a bull.
yes. Okay. So and the R8 V10 is a lot cheaper to buy. Okay. And it's built in the Neckarsulm plant where they build all their RS and all that. A lot more attention to detail. Cars that come out from the Neckarsulm plant generally are very, very well made. All right. Okay. Come, let's unstar this question. Jiang, please unstar the questions that we already covered. Okay. This one, Thomas, worth buying? Yes, no, quick. Yes, right?
997.1.
I still think it's worth buying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Buy. Fantastic car.
Don't be afraid of the Tiptronic. Actually, it's not that bad lah. Yeah.
Okay lah,
I
right?
feel lah. Yeah.
I always find it funny when people saw 997, right? They keep asking, oh, this one got no PTK, blah, blah, blah. And then when they saw a 964, 930, 996, oh, hey, those got no PTK also. What the hell, right?
even a 996, the 911 that generation with that Tiptronic gearbox. As you
Yeah.
drop it, it's also fun. So I don't understand. I mean, you're not racing, you're not going to set
Yeah,
time lapse and stuff, and all
yeah,
that. How
bro.
quick it shifts and stuff. As long as you get to change the gear, drag the gear, hear the sound. That's all that matters. You know.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see the. I don't see the point. You know.
Okay.
Of course, the
I
manual
just want to
better.
answer this guy, Chin Kian Hong, asking first ever premium car, get a used or brand new, budget around 250,000. It's a 2019 C300 coupe worth buying. I think it's all right, but it's also very recent. That means not a lot of depreciation has happened. And for your budget of 250,000, right, and you want a coupe, right, I suggest you to look for an E-Class coupe. I believe you can find an E-Class coupe for this budget now. Should be around there already, if I'm not
But
wrong.
will be a
Because
slightly older, all right.
maybe, but it's definitely worth checking out. E-Class
More
coupe
worthwhile, but yeah, better than a C coupe.
is larger, prettier, more spacious. You'll be looking at a 2017 one. Then you get an E300 coupe. All right, its interior quality is by far way better than a C-Class. And to me, the handling balance is better. The C-Class coupe has a super fast steering rack that I don't understand
Oh, I hate
what
the
is
steering rack.
yeah, I don't know what is that for. You know, the steering rack is just so quick for no
The
reason.
worst part is that it's very unintuitive. You don't know where it's pointing something.
Yeah.
High speed corners, right? You're like, hey, where's my front pointing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least the E300 coupe you can waft comfortably. You know, it steers properly. It's not as small as the C-Class coupe, not as agile, but it's a fantastic coupe. All right, and your family members sitting behind, they won't complain. It's spacious, and the rear quarter window can go down. Fantastic car. All right.
And the build quality interior is way better. Not even like marginally, it's way better than the C-Class coupe.
Yeah, by far.
The
Okay,
the
same
E-coupe
price.
feels expensive inside.
Yeah. So get the E-Coupe, okay? All right. Done this. What else? We have a lot of questions. Golf
Okay.
R line.
R line.
Wow, budget to 200K. Your budget got 200K, then
you can aim better than these two already low.
hello. Yellow, why get an R line if your budget is so high?
Yeah.
GTI law.
If you got 200k, stretch a bit more, get the new Golf GTI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
lor.
GTI law.
Yeah.
You
Or
can
the
also
Mark
buy
7.5.
you can
Golf
also
R.
buy a Golf R MK7,
Yeah.
which is by far superior.
170 is it? 170, 180.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
about-
for the 7, not the 7.5 lah.
No, like 7 line, no? Or you can get a 7.5 GTI for 175.
Yeah, okay. But because Golf Rs are such fantastic daily cars, most of them have built up at least 70, 80,000 mileage, which is a bit high, to be honest. Nobody will buy a Golf R and put it as a garage queen. It's so usable
Yeah.
daily. Yeah.
Correct.
Lovely.
And
Okay.
So, if you had a 86 and you're looking for the next car, would it be a Lexus RC200T or a Ford Mustang?
I
You,
let
you are
Thomas.
you are in a very good handling car. Then
Okay, you
Thomas?
go in Mustang, right? You confirm complain. Confirm. Confirm you complain. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, lor.
I
Get
think
the
the only
RC lor.
upgrade for this is a BMW.
Cayman lah.
Guys, what's the price of these cars? 250k, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But not everybody bought an 86 for weekend driving, for handling dynamics, right? Some people really just buy it because it's a coupe, it's nice.
Really?
How much is the Mustang 2.3 and the RC 200T?
250 I think.
From 200 onwards. Some are below, look at the RC will be a better gauge. 230k, can find 230k.
230K,
Very luxurious
right?
inside, very reliable Lexus. Yeah.
200
you will
what?
feel like 230 above. Yeah.
Yeah, Mustang 2.3 is ranging from 240 to 340.
So let's assume that he is around 250 plus minus lah, right?
Yep.
Okay lah.
Mm.
Okay. Come, I show you something.
Oi.
Like,
Surprise.
M4.
Is it the
M4.
M240i manual?
M4. Oh, M2.
Okay, assuming he buys the 86 to the mileage damn high. Sorry. Don't.
How high is the mileage?
Bro, I
150,000.
don't think he's
lah.
aftering pure driver enjoyment. He just want a cool looking 2-door coupe kind of
Oh yeah,
buyer
makes sense because if you're using the RC 200T and the Mustang, the looks is there.
Yeah.
For me, the Cayman.
He can afford a Cayman. He can buy a Cayman with this price point. Yeah, whiskey cola. You can go for a Cayman and try experience a Porsche. Don't. I mean, it's gonna cost more than your 86 to maintain, definitely. But I think it will be more or less like a Ford Mustang. I don't think it's gonna cost anything. I can't imagine it costing more.
Assuming he likes spirited drives too, and is used to wringing the power out from an 86, then the 2.7 Cayman is the same thing. You gotta wring the power from the engine, so it's not unfamiliar for him, and it's a different handling dynamics. It's something fresh, something new. I agree. I think that one. Forget about the M2.
Yeah. The Lexus RC for a shorter. Okay, we're done. Okay, come, let's go. No need to waste time.
Sorry.
Okay, come. Never mind. Go with the next question. No need to
I
delve
saw the
too
one
long.
say German SUV. German. Who's that?
Where is it? Where did it go?
70k German SUV, not too old.
Tiguan, no. Tiguan will be
Can
the
find me?
new.
Not fine 70k. Can find me? Tiguan?
Not too
X3
old,
is that X3.
A 212.
The old
is
ugly
88.
one, yeah, probably. The old ugly X3 probably should be this value now.
The Q5 is about the 212. It's about 80k. I think.
Yeah. X3 is good. 2014
Yeah.
is around this budget.
Wow. Oh, then
Yeah.
X3
X-Drive,
lor.
X-Drive 20. You can get the X-Drive 20D will be better if you can find it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josiah
Tiguan,
used to
this
have a
price
X-Drive
has to be
20D. Yeah.
oh god, Tiguan a lot actually. Tiguan the whole market is full of Tiguan.
God.
2014 Tiguan.
That is the
Will
twin
be
charge engine.
definitely
Isn't
will
it?
be the newest German SUV he can get lah at S70K Tiguan.
Yeah.
Huh? You
But
can get the
I
1.4
will
for
go for
70K.
I will go for the 2014 X3 lah. You know, it's
Okay,
proven
yeah.
that
I actually second you on that.
8-speed ZF. You know, the Tiguan. Remember, it has the 7-speed dual clutch. Once dual clutches, once they go old, they are quite kacau one.
They will slip.
For dual clutches.
They will.
Yeah,
The
you will
clutch
feel all that stuff going on. The 8-speed ZF, you won't feel a thing. New, old, they feel the same.
Yeah.
Right. So go with the X3. Yeah, it's not very handsome, but the Tiguan of this generation before the facelift, they are also not super handsome. Also, you know. They all look
Yeah.
more or less the same.
They okay, whoa.
Yeah, go
I,
with the
did,
X3.
I didn't know you can get the X3 at this pricing.
Yeah, this one nobody like one because
Ah.
the new one a lot more handsome. So this one
Yeah.
drop price very quick. Yeah. So go for the X3. Yeah. Okay. Come. Wow, we are very far behind all the questions. Die. Where are we looking now? A lot of
You want
questions.
to consider a question? Yeah, I think just to
How's the M5 fun coming along? Enough
No, I think Con just needs to decide.
Yeah. No more excuse, Con.
Gotta
And so
earn more
far,
first, man.
Okay, so
Uh,
Con.
so the V Power Racing is more for the cleaning additives rather than
Correct.
the RON rating.
Mm.
Right? Yeah. So this is a quick answer to this one. That's why I always like to pump that. Jordan's asking, okay, hi guys, the CLA 45 is it a good daily or other alternatives for the price point? It's a great daily, I feel.
The current one, yes.
Yes.
The current
The previous
generation.
one, no.
Yeah.
The current one, yes. The current one really surprised me in its as a day.
It's pliant. It's pliant enough, you know, it's super fast. It looks really good. So yeah. But again, it's a very expensive car. It's like
the
how
other
much?
consideration,
400 plus.
Yeah. So
450. 450.
Wow.
So at that price point, an M340i is much better value if you ask me.
But it lacks the
it's not-
craziness of that 2-liter
Yes,
turbo.
yes, cannot be compared.
True.
Cannot be compared.
Yeah, and the frameless door and stuff. So I think
true.
Jordan, the other alternative, if you're looking at new and stuff, is the M340i. Is if you need more space in your car, if you need more space. But
Thomas,
hard to
let me
fight.
repeat the price. 468,000.
Oh, they upgraded the price now.
468.
SST.
That is
Ooh.
serious expensive rate.
The CLA 45S is designed for people who want one car and can go really fast, and it feels like a coupe, right? Because of the coupe design and so on and so forth. Is designed for that. If you can't have two cars, this is the one car, right? So I think that's what the CLA 45S is. It has a racy engine, sort of sports car, coupe, but 4-door. You know.
Young, what's that? Fire it up.
Oh, nice.
Also a good daily. Let Chiang fire it up.
Can't argue with this daily.
是不是奥迪?
Let Chiang fire it up. It's also a very good daily.
是不是奥迪?
Oh.
Why is it not loading?
You compare this car to a 45S engine, you feel like this car like tractor engine.
Yeah, I know.
But you see, Thomas, but
但是这个是保时捷，保时捷
it's
is
not
not
Yeah.
It's not
Wow,
everything is
so
about power and acceleration, like Thomas.
because at the end of
I'm
the
just,
day,
I'm just, I'm
it's
just
a Porsche.
pulling their leg. All right, this is just about because the A45 engine is just mad, right? And then
Yeah.
I know.
But you're right, bro. It's a nice daily.
It's a fantastic daily, especially it's a
Yeah.
Carrera, and it's not as fast as the CLA, but when this engine comes on full swing, NA, you hear the sound, and it's a Porsche. You drive it for 5 years, 8 years, what's the price gonna be? Yeah, it's still gonna be 350,000,
Like
380,000.
if you ask me, I can imagine having a Porsche parked in my driveway for the rest of my life. I can't imagine
Yeah.
having the same Mercedes parked in my driveway for the rest of my life. So, irrespective of what model of Porsche it is, I can imagine
This- The 991 generation, the design is really timeless. Like I feel like in today's it's 10 years old, man. And even today you see a 991.1, a 981, it feels like it doesn't feel old. It feels like wow, it's
Yeah,
still
it feels
still
fresh.
nice. Interior, exterior, it's nice. It's gonna still look relevant in the next 5 years or 10 years. Where you're right with Thana, you put the CLA 45S after 10 years, you're gonna look at it, it's like, there's a newer CLA 45S.
like I can even today I can look at every single Porsche ever made and I look at it, I'm like, wow, every single Porsche, I can appreciate and I love it, so
A CLA 45S, right, is the kind of car that you can buy when it has dropped to around 180,000 and you can still apply loan for 180K and enjoy the car for 1 year, or 1 year you'll be bored with it because you can extract its performance in 3 months. You can fully extract everything the car can do in 3 months.
Agreed.
And then you own it for 1 year and then you sell it, or 6 months or 8 months, then you sell it, right? But a Porsche at this kind of price point, at this kind of year, is bordering the last few years you can get loan and reasonably entry into it. For if not, a few years later, you will have to buy cash at 350,000, 360,000, which is practically unachievable for normal people like us. So at this kind of price point, if you can get a car loan, you get a Porsche. Whereas the CLA you can buy later when it has dropped to 180K, you still can get a car loan. It's still not too old. So think about it lah. Like that.
okay guys, I've got to go. You guys carry on and I'll see you next
No
week.
problem, bro. See you.
See you,
And
Thana.
stop buying E36. Stop buying E36.
Have you bought
I
your
spotted
sixth
an
one?
E36. I need to go now.
I've got all my parts already. I'm just putting it together now.
Have you bought your sixth one?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Thana.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
I accidentally
okay.
end the broadcast. No.
Oh
Bye.
no,
Else we
don't
need-
do that.
Why? What happened, Thana?
He said he accidentally ended the broadcast, not the right button on top.
Okay.
Oh no!
Subaru Lavor.
Okay. I think the
I have
Mazda
not-
6 is a bigger car. Actually I prefer the Mazda 6 to be honest, compared to the Lavore. Lavore is special, rarer, but
Of
Yeah.
course, my money is on Lavore being the better handling car, boxer engine and all-wheel drive.
I
But
think the Mazda
Mazda
handles
6
all
would-
good.
yeah, the Mazda 6 is a fantastic handling car, so you're not losing much.
Yeah,
A better all-rounder, I would say.
Mm, mm.
Oh,
But-
and I think Lavore is CVT.
Sorry?
I think Lavore is
Yeah, the
CVT.
Lavore is CVT, but it's a really, really good CVT. But it's also annoying like CVTs. And
Yeah.
the thing is, you own it for a while. Later on, you can find some enthusiast who wants a Lavore. It's very hard to find an enthusiast that wants a Mazda 6 wagon, to be honest. So Yeah, up to you lah. Up to you lah. My choice would be the Mazda 6. I think it's a superior car. Okay. Thomas, you found anything you want to talk about?
The follow-up from Whiskey Cola, because the guy who said 86, he said he wants a manual, unfortunately, because 75 auto. Was considering a BMW, but seems too mainstream, so looking for something out of the box. That's why he chose the Mustang and the Lexus RC. You're right. You're right with that. Cayman was bombastic. Okay. But looking for 2 plus 2 cause baby. So Cayman, no. Was sport when someone looks at Bezza. 86 was sport when Bezza looked from the back, and you can't take your baby along as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I was in Kepong yesterday and I saw a GR86. No, it was a BRZ. Sorry, BRZ. Yeah, but it was the current gen one.
So for his budget, but baby coming war, RC and Mustang also not easy to go in and out. No.
Actually, if you say got baby and you got a coupe, the only one that fits the bill is the E-Class, but it's a bit beyond his budget.
Yeah.
2 plus 2.
Yeah, he wants a 2 plus 2. Very unique taste.
Okay. Let's see how much it costs for an F80 M3.
Ooh. M4 ah.
M3.
M3.
F80 M3.
I'm trying to look for
310. There's one going on Yas Marina Blue. All right. They're usually a bit more expensive than M4's one.
Because rarer, man.
Yeah. But this is a bit tuned with so on and so forth. A bit rare lah. Not a lot of choices in the market also. That's the trouble with M3s.
Yeah.
Can we find a 4 Series Grand Coupe?
Oh, bro. But then don't know. 640i.
but his budget is about 250,000, you know, which is a very good budget to buy a lot of stuff. He said M4 too mainstream. He wants something rarer. Wow. If he already checked out the RC, then he feels the RC is okay, then RC law. But I don't know about the ingress and egress for the baby lah. But if it's baby, why not a convertible? Easier to put a baby chair.
That makes sense.
Right? A 4 Series convertible with the roof down, then you can put a baby behind.
It is rarer, yeah. A 4 Series convertible, yeah. The seats are proper usable. The rear seats are proper usable, bro. 2 plus 2.
And find M4 convertible can find that price or not? No.
Can.
M4 can get 250.
Oh no, 250. M4 convertible cannot 4 Series convertible can.
Oh. M4 convertible 299.
Buy.
But I think someone bought it already. This one. The guy who came for our drive, who brought a dog.
Oh, with the dog, right?
Yeah. He bought this unit.
There's another one, white color one. M4 2016-19 F80. Oh, this coupe. Sorry. But really, the M4 does a lot
Yeah. If you don't want something that's too mainstream, then get an M low. What else? We are enjoying this.
You're trying to help him get a car, bro.
Yeah.
It's genuine and quite interesting situation.
Yeah. Carly's cannot find M4 convertible.
How about this is a big stretch, right? How about this is not my favorite recommendation. How about the Panamera?
Oh no, look at what he said. I love your thinking. Soft baby seat
convertible, right?
See?
All right. You got
what? What up? What is
you got it for him?
M4 convertible. So time to appeal to Minister of Finance for extra budget for the M4 convertible. Okay, done. Done. Hey,
Good luck.
you can do road trips with that car, bro. Right? You
Yeah.
can do road trips with that car. And
Yeah.
on your weekend toge, this car can give you the fun you need, right?
Yeah.
And it's so cool with the top down, man. It's not it's rare lah. It's rare, yeah.
Because the baby will be in the seat from only for like 3-4 years, or 3 years max. After that, I tell you, they want to behave like an adult when they are 4 years old. They want to maybe on a booster seat. They don't want to sit. They see the baby chair. They feel like, hey, I'm not a baby anymore. I'm a grown up. I can walk. I can run now. I can hold my own milk bottle. So by the time it will be great for them to experience a convertible, they will love it for the kids. Okay, come.
All right. Countryman or GLA? Ask by Yiping.
Countryman.
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 I think
Countryman,
Bobby was
no
Countryman,
challenge.
right?
No challenge.
All right.
The new
Third
GLA.
generation Mazda compared to the Japanese rivals in terms of maintenance, reliability. Can't get many reviews about the Mazda 3 in Malaysia. The Mazda 3 third generation is the Sky Active generation. There are a lot of reviews, bro.
Lot.
No, he's talking about the Sky Active generation. That time
Sky Active generation.
predates all the YouTube stuff in Malaysia because Malaysian media hasn't started big on YouTube back then. That's why you can't find all this. It's on printed magazines or websites that you may not have heard of now, like Auto World.
Yeah.
Con used
My
to be
review
there.
is probably there somewhere.
Yeah, but it's just a new car review, so no worries on maintenance lah. To be honest, it's no worries lah. It's a Mazda. Mazdas are everywhere.
It's reliable.
Yeah.
I've spoken to some friends who own this generation. They say the maintenance cost is not as cheap as, let's say, their auntie's Vios or
It's not
Honda.
gonna
Sometimes
be.
you may be waiting for parts to come, so it's not.
Mm.
Sometimes you can just Vios is like, fuel pump failure or whatever. Let's say assume like something failure, right? Or today can get one, then today fix and your car go out already, right?
Nobody can match Toyota lah when it comes to all these things. Nobody can match Toyota.
So your wear and tear parts might take some time to replace. It's slightly more expensive.
Yeah.
When I say slightly, I think it's not Toyota price lah, but it won't like has catastrophic failure kind of thing. Is that kind of reliability?
It won't put you on a flat bed.
Often.
It won't put you on a flat bed. But
you got
Mazda
Sorry.
Mazda suspension bushes are known to wear faster than the others lah. But it's not like what they said earlier. It's not catastrophic. It's normal wear and tear of a car.
Cool. I hope that answered the question. Dennis Voon is asking, looking to upgrade from a Tiguan 1.4 Highline, which I like that car. I used to have one. What do you recommend? New X3 or used X5? Budget 350K.
Wow. Where?
Because the used X5 would be a plug-in hybrid, I would recommend you to go X3.
350K. I know what Thomas is searching. Cayenne.
What?
Makan.
He's searching for Cayenne. He's searching for Cayenne. No?
Cayenne, yes. Diesel 3.0. Facelift 258K.
Get something higher. His budget is very good. So can get some nice...
Bro. I got it.
Current gen
Huh?
Current gen
can get.
No. This one.
What?
Diesel S 4.1.
Right.
What the hell is 4.1?
Newton meters of torque. Right.
And those puny rims.
So we have a good friend that has this exact car, and it goes like stint. It's crazy fast, crazy powerful, and it's
super
fantastic.
economical.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Right.
fuel efficient.
And let me tell you
Oh, yeah.
something, like compared to the compared to like the X3, right? This the size, the way it cruises down the highway, you feel a sense of like is different. You have this like upmarket feel in the car.
Hmm.
I feel this generation, the 958 Cayennes, I personally I feel the materials feel like can last longer than the later generation Cayennes. The
Yep.
build quality feels much more solid.
It is.
And I've got people who I've sat in a couple of this generation Cayennes from 2012, 14, 15, 16. The materials just feels okay still, like doesn't feel like it's deteriorating, no creaking noise whatsoever. You know, I think this is a good buy, bro. Right?
Yeah.
The only thing is that this is the rear lights is the pre-facelift one, I believe. Take a look at the rear lights again. The rear
It's
lights
okay
is a
lah.
pre-facelift, right? Yeah, it's a pre-facelift. Post-facelift already, yeah.
Yeah. Another thing,
Yeah.
Dennis, if you are, I believe you are buying loan, so your down payment 35,000, you can also consider putting a down payment of 45,000, and then you stretch your loan with the new generation Cayenne, which is 400 plus thousand, 430, 440 should be there. And it's the new 3-liter petrol engine. It's a new Cayenne. So that is also an option because you're buying loan and 4-door car, you can get 90% easily. Yeah. So from what Thomas suggested, which is the previous generation, 350K, but consider that the new generation, which is the current Cayenne, you can actually buy for 400 plus, and it's 2018, very recent car.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
And I guess like if you roll down the street and you let's say you meet clients and stuff, people will still think, oh, you got the latest Cayenne. Like whether you got used or new,
Yeah,
you got the latest Cayenne.
yeah. It's just 10,000 more down payment. And in terms of loan, if you can afford a 350K loan, you can afford a 450K loan. It's 1,000 more. Mm.
Well, Malaysia doesn't have a Touareg like imported in,
Yeah.
and the price point people rather import a Cayenne. It's just
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I do like the look of the Touareg, the new Touareg. I do like it.
I don't even know how it looks like. I don't even know how it looks like. This car fell off my radar. Oh, very good looking.
I actually hope that they bring it in Malaysia, but they didn't, But yeah,
It's not
handsome car, man.
competitive.
No,
When
for the price point you're bringing, it will land around like what 450K, 480K, and then you're like, should I get this or get the CKD Cayenne 550,000?
Yeah, exactly.
Handsome, very handsome.
How much is the Touareg?
It reminds you faintly of a Bentayga.
Thomas, the last round when Volkswagen introduced the Touareg in Malaysia is priced at 490,000.
Yeah.
And that was 10 years ago. 490,000, and people are buying it last time.
3.6 V8, right?
There's a 3-liter V6 or diesel 3-liter V6. So just imagine that if they bring it in at 550,000, who will buy it? Nobody will buy it.
CKD Cayenne.
Yeah, nobody will buy it.
For people in the premium market, right, from 300K and above, right, the extra 100K is not a big difference for that market. Right?
Exactly.
So that is the thing. But in UK, 35,000 pounds, you have a market range, and then 60,000 pounds is a complete, or 50,000 pounds different market range again. Yeah.
Because when you can pay 5,000 ringgit installment, 6,000 to you is nothing much. Yeah, when you can pay 5K.
Right. Quick question here. Hazim Majid, Bobby, you've tested 508. Should I wait for the 308 508 or get the Mazda 3.6 instead?
Get the Mazda 3.6 instead lah. I mean, I love the 508, but I don't think that's the priority now for them to bring in the 508. Any business study that they conduct, the end result that come out from the study will be pointless to bring it in. The large sedan market is rapidly declining. Nobody would buy even a mainstream large sedan, let alone a left field large sedan.
Correct.
So the only way for Peugeot to make sense here is to bring in all the crossovers and MPVs and all that. I mean, you all have to understand it's not so simple just to bring in a car and even CBU, even if it is CBU, they need to go through the whole JPJ thing. They need to spend a lot of money with JPJ to get the car homologated, approved, blah blah, everything. And you know CBU is not going to be competitive, and then they have to do CKD. And CKD, you need to do market study. You need to have a certain volume to justify your local assembly, everything, you know. So in no way, if I'm someone who's in the industry for long, right? If Burma's were to announce, oh, we're bringing in the 508 CKD, is that I cannot believe it. It's gonna lose money. It's definitely gonna lose money. So to me, I don't think that it makes any business case. So just go with the Mazda. It will be a perpetual wait to see the 508 here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a question from Jason Lim. He's asking a few times, so let's help him out. Supra 2.0 or the 718 Coupe maintenance costs for both, and then he asking also before that he was already asking about which one is better. So, all right.
Thomas, didn't you ask us ask this in Dude Where's My Car before?
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
I believe both cars' maintenance will be lesser than were if you buy previous gen Peugeot 208.
Yeah.
The Peugeot 208 only have one big issue other than the engine, but you can solve. Actually, it's the gearbox or no cooling. There's no cooling for the gearbox.
Yeah.
What?
These two cars are considered low maintenance for what they cost lah. Let's say they cost like 300,000, right? For a 300,000 car, right, these two cars are very low maintenance, I would say.
For a performance sports car, I think these two are very low maintenance. For in that perspective, you compare with like performance cars. You can't compare it to a sedan or and I would say this Supra has a very good engine, the B48 engine.
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah.
Fantastic,
The Supra
reliable.
costs more than a 3 Series or 5 Series to maintain, if you think of it.
And the 718 Coupe has known to be taking a lot of abuse and still do well. One of these guys, you may know him. He has a blue color Cayman base spec manual, and the first mod he did was that he changed his seats to the Recaro that fits your helmet and it goes to track. Right, he abused his car, right? No problem. The engine can really take an abuse. The only thing about Caymans, which that you got to know, is that the rear bushes, right, of your rear arm. Also, Jason, if you're gonna buy a 718, the rear arms of the Cayman of most generation 981 and 718, the bush is like this little sponge, the arm bush, right, and they dry up very quickly and they crack because the engine is near to the bushes. Okay, so when you start hearing knocking noise, start changing the bushes quick. If not, the arm will get rosak. Then they change the whole arm.
And roughly how much they cost?
The arm, the arm is not cheap.
No, the bushes.
Bushes, I think Uncle Mike can do for you. Maybe including the label is expensive because you have to disassemble the whole thing, right? I think like 2K for the bushes for the
But
dust
you
label.
can change the bushes only.
Can Uncle Mike can do it.
Yeah.
That's
how.
So either you change it back to the original spongy one, then they will start cracking again, or you change it to the PU one, but then you'll get very stiff. Then you have to play the suspension, no?
Yeah.
But either way, that's something you have to do it before the arms go away. Yeah.
That's the proper way, lah, Con. I mean, coming from someone who has Audi front and rear multi-link suspension, right? That low one side 5 arms. one side 5 arms, one side 5 arms is 10 arms, you know, and they're not crazy expensive. One arm is like 1,000. They're not crazy prices, but when you add up all of them, right, it's crazy. So
Yeah.
most people, I think 90% of people out there, they will just pump out the bush and just replace with a silicone one. So that is a way, because you look at the whole arm, right? The whole arm got no damage one, you know. It's just the
Correct.
ending, the bushes cracking, and
But
you
if
just need
the
to pump it out and then replace with a silicone. That's it.
but if the bushes worn out too much, and then
Mm.
the arm can get damaged. So you
Yeah.
you do that before the arm gets. I mean, take mine. There's no sensor there. Okay, there's no sensor to tell you, oh, please change this, please change this. So the only thing I'll let you say, Jason, is that's the only thing you gotta watch out for, lah. Right? But
Because
other
when
than
the
that,
arm starts scraping, you know, the metal
Yeah.
starts scraping, even if you buy a replacement bush or silicone, they will not sit well in there.
yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
But Jason, it sounds like his first time entering this kind of, and for anyone who's listening to this, entering this kind of price range of sports cars. These cars are
Preventive
for its
maintenance.
performance it can produce, right?
Mm.
Its reliability and the price of maintenance is very, very relatively low. Okay, if you hear Ferrari 458 owners or 48 owners tell you, oh, my brake hose is like few thousand ringgit, okay, or my coolant pipe cost like 10,000 plus ringgit, what all this nonsense, then you will know that this car are super cheap to maintain compared to those.
Yeah. Just do preventive maintenance. Don't drag, because everything is linked to another thing. Just don't
Yeah.
drag. Lah.
The chain
Mm.
effect.
Yeah, just change the
Yeah.
orange bushes. Uncle Mike, yeah. I don't call him
Uncle
Uncle Mike. I call him Mike. Let's say his age may be nearer to me than I am to Thomas. All right. Okay.
But it's a known thing. It's a known thing for Caymans to have that
Mm.
rear arm issue. My dad's Cayman had that while the handover was happening. The old owner changed the whole rear arm for my dad. Yeah.
Well, that's
But
nice.
718 may have revisions, right? And the engine is smaller, lighter, right?
It's the heat that is produced from the engine, because your
Okay.
seat,
Okay.
the boxer engine is here, then your arm is over here. It's like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Okay. So next question, I'm just gonna quickly fly through it. I would go for the C class instead of the CLA. Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
face wise, so much more superior.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. What else?
Below
Any
100K
other
for loan,
questions?
Civic SC, fun, fast car, 2-seat also okay.
Available for loan.
I think definitely he wants available for loan now. 2014.
Sirocco 2.0 can get
Let me see, what is this? Too old, bro.
Sirocco 2.0.
A bit too old, right? Yeah.
Mm.
Because he's looking at the Civic FC. Sirocco is
So
So
FD
he
era.
wants something. He wants something 2016 or 2018-ish. That age.
Oh, he said that.
I know. I'm guessing
Is it?
lah. Right.
No
Deducing
lah,
from the fact
16,
that he's
16 quite recent, right? 16 quite recent, right?
That's okay. Yeah, give Golf GTI. Chiang is showing something.
yeah,
Yeah.
good choice.
Yeah. I was trying to look for Mini, the current gen Mini. I don't know whether I can find 100K or not. 3-door. 3-door has a lower resale value than 4-door. Funny, right? What you found?
Yao Mo.
found?
Okay, guys, look at this. Davis, look at this.
Yes.
100K only, bro. This is the
Fuck.
Red Bull edition.
Fuck.
And how old is this?
2014. You can take loan. 14.
14
100. Okay, the
No.
mileage is rather high lah, right? Okay, but it's a Red Bull edition. The 265.
What's the mileage?
113.
113.
it's a bit high lah. But look, if you don't mind, then I think this is a yeah Red Bull edition, bro. Nego until let go. Come, you go Nego.
85.
Oh,
I love this car. Lah.
The beauty
You
about
see, that's the
the
thing.
beauty about this
The
Red Bull
Satya Neo
edition is that
Lotus. Yeah.
no, the beauty is that you
Sorry.
will have some sort of value retainment of this car because it's a
Oh, of
Megane
course.
Yeah.
RS Red Bull edition. Yeah.
And I think 100K is as low as it will go already. Maybe
Yeah,
it will
bro.
drop to 80,
No,
but
it will
that's as
drop.
low.
It will drop once it's a cash buy, right? It will drop to about 70, 60, 70, and then it should stabilize around there because it's a Megane RS. That's the most the car will cost you 30K.
But it's
Yeah.
the extreme of the recommendation, okay.
Yeah.
So the safest is like a Mark 7 Golf GTI. It's fun, it's safe.
Yeah.
You can flip the car. Then the more I say ambitious is the Megane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a GLA 45 2019. What's the next upgrade with 100K top up?
So fast he bosan already the car. Yeah lah. See, that's the thing. And willing to top up 100K. This car should still be worth about 300, right? Oh, memang, my estimations are correct. It's worth 300K. No. This is 2017. Wait, he's talking 2019. Is 19 the current one?
No.
Yeah.
Or
Is it?
No lah, not the one. Current one, it was
No,
launched in 2021.
no, yeah.
2021. This is the
Okay.
facelift. Yeah.
2019. That's very recent. Way.
Yeah. 2020 is when you introduced the new GLA, the bubble butt one. And 2021 is in GLA 45 ma. Yeah.
Oh my God, Thomas.
What?
The recon dealers are selling the GLA 45 for 570,000. Who the hell wants to buy this?
The newest one, is it? The latest one?
Stupid. Yeah. I wouldn't pay that price for GLA 45 for 560,000, 550,000.
What the
Stupid
heck,
price, wait.
bro?
Okay, anyway, 2019, 300K. He wants to top up 100K. What to buy? Xiang is
400.
fast for sure. But if you want a four-door, yeah, the only logical direction to go, right, is a Porsche.
Okay, if 4-door, 400K, right? 400K, can you get a Panamera 3.0?
Should be a little bit more than that. Should be 500 Panamera. But the dilemma with 45 owners is this lah. Whatever car they upgrade to, they'll be like, oh, why the car is so freaking slow? That's the dilemma. Yeah, really, that's the dilemma. You know, their cars are so
And
fast.
the 2.0, okay, if it's the Panamera 2.9, the S, right, then maybe it won't feel like a slouch compared to the
But it won't.
Because
It will be more than the 100K top up.
Still slow lah compared to 45. Okay, it's 500,000. The new Panamera is 500,000. So,
bro, the 2.0, the 2.9 is the V6 from Audi. That one is quite potent, bro. I'm sure it's quite potent.
it's
But it's a big
still
car, lah. It's a big car.
Yeah. I mean, Francis, you have to give up the speed lah because you came from a GLA 45 up. Apalagi Cina mau. It's like what the fuck? It's like very few cars out there can give you an upgrade in terms of speed. Provided you go exotic brands and then you make do with a slower speed, but then you enjoy other things. I think you're bored with speed already, right? What's the point? Go so fast.
Yeah.
I think for the past 1 year you don't drive full out already, right? I mean, you only do it when you first got the car. What else can we suggest? This kind of
I really like the latest, not the facelift lah, but latest RS4. I like the looks of it.
okay, there's something faster. You buy an Audi RS6, Well, Audi RS6 is
Send to
it's
DNA
definitely
tuning,
faster
confirm
than
fast.
your it's faster than your 45, and it's crazier than the 45.
But
So
expect it not to have the same reliability like the A45S.
I think okay lah. I mean, yeah, you can buy the
Okay.
facelift RS6, facelifted RS6, 450,000,
Yeah.
around your budget, and it's
Handsome lah, bro. The C7.
it's freaking fast. Chiang, you wanna flash up some RS6 and show him or not? It's
Handsome,
I can only
handsome.
say it's fucking fast. It's just
By the way,
Mm.
because last session we had some fun with like asking what is your next car or something. I prepared some dude, where's your car, just so you know.
oh
All
yes,
right.
let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. Oh, I'm getting tired out answering all this. Sorry, I mean, if,
okay, we
if
answer a few more. Okay, so I
Yeah.
think Francis, I think you should try a RS6. Yes, the speed is brutal. Okay.
yeah, it's not as slow as the Porsche Panamera, you know.
No, it's way faster than the Porsche Panamera. This car plays with McLaren on the highway. Okay. Okay. A few more questions. Okay, let's go. Planning to get a fun hatchback weekends runabout.
Swift.
Swift. Yes, Swift.
Mm.
I think
Swift.
one will agree it's a Swift.
Swift,
Yeah.
Swift.
Yeah, a
I
Honda
just wanna-
Jazz. Oh my God! Throw the Honda Jazz out in this. Fun? No Honda Jazz.
Swift lah. It's a Swift lah. Get the
Yeah.
Swift. Okay. This one. Do not buy the C350E. Do not buy the C350E. It will either break down tomorrow or the day after. Okay. It's the
Yeah.
most unreliable plug-in hybrids out there. Just don't. Or wait for a new car like HRV. HRV, you need to wait 1 year. So
Yeah.
you have a healthy budget, 150K, you can buy a lot of stuff. There are a lot of great cars for you to buy for 150K. So try and slim down your choices. You can go for a C300, but I don't think they are that cheap. So
No,
there's a reason
yeah,
why
no.
350E is so cheap. Just don't. Okay. You want a hybrid, plug-in hybrid, you go Volvo. Okay.
Hmm.
So what else? Do we have? I want to buy a Swift
I
Sport.
want to buy a new Swift
About
Sport. And then we are just
140K
out of that,
brand
consider
new.
the price range.
Swift Sport is very good, even though it's expensive.
140,000.
There's a very sweet feel to the way the car drives.
Oh, it's
Right.
outright.
Okay, I wouldn't put it in sports car. Okay, it's not
Yeah.
sports car level. That's more something like a Clio RS or Megane RS in a hatchback world.
But it's fun.
But it's fun.
It's
It
fun.
rides bumps so well. It
9
goes through
points
rough
for fun.
so well.
Yeah, it scores a 9 for me. This car is amazing. It's amazing. You will enjoy it. You will be smiling from ear to ear. I mean, however much we praise the Mazda 3 handling, right? The Swift Sport will tap out the Mazda 3 everywhere, anywhere it goes, because it's not only it doesn't only handle well. It's fast. It's fast.
Yeah.
For its price point and its segment lah. It's a fast car, and the suspension is so good. You can just fly over anything. Mazda 3, you need to slow down for speed bumps. The Swift Sport don't need to. You just fly over it like a Ford Fiesta. Right? It's a fantastic car. Not cheap, but you will have loads of fun. For this kind of money,
Correct.
nothing is more fun out there. Literally
Yeah,
nothing.
agreed.
Nothing. Right?
Yep. It looks good,
I mean,
man.
you can't buy a new Clio RS. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I think we answer 2 questions before we go play Dude Where's My Car. How about that?
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I want to answer this
Yes,
question.
sir.
Okay. I know it's the M2 question. I just want to answer it. Okay, yeah. Okay. But maybe Bobby and Con can also share your inputs. For me, I feel like the E90 M3, right? I didn't quite like it. It feels like it sits very high. Engine's a bit big and lazy, a bit lazy lah. It's albeit a very potent engine. I feel that it's heavy. Didn't feel as agile as the E46. This doesn't feel tight.
Hmm.
The M3 F30, F80, I don't know. Also, like this doesn't feel as tight as an M car. You know,
I think
maybe because I'm stuck with this romantic version of the E46 M3, right? I'm stuck there.
for
And
the
the
M3, right? I think the
Mm.
E90 the experience really dominated by the engine, by the V8 engine.
But M cars is not about the engine. M cars is really
Yeah,
about how
it's
it
about
drives.
the scalpel precision.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, M2
So
is just
I totally get why the M2 appeals to you, man. I totally get it.
maybe because I'm romantic with the E46 M3. Maybe that's why. And
Mm.
someone like Bobby will be like, "Oh, I'm E60 is like the
Have you
M car." Yeah.
have you driven an E46 M3, Thomas?
Yes, the gearbox
Oh,
slaps you in the face every time you hit the pedal.
oh, that engine, that S54 engine is amazing
Yeah.
to ride.
I just like the short wheelbase lah.
All right. Congrats, Shafiq.
Hey, congrats, bro,
Woohoo!
Shafiq. Yeah. I think Bobby's like
Congratulations.
bored already. Bobby's like,
Proper
oh, yo,
upgrade.
Thomas
No,
already
no,
M2,
I
M2,
saw this.
M2.
I saw this comment. I just want to highlight, Mr. Navindran. If you have a question for a car below 100K, then you ask the question, then we'll answer. Right? People ask us Porsche, people ask us Supra, ask us 5 Series, then we answer what they ask. Okay, so if really, you have a question, then you ask. All right. I mean, I
Correct.
don't understand. What are you complaining? Right?
Yeah, bro. Hey, we did answer 20K, Suzuki Swift,
Exactly.
Honda Jazz.
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
answer every week. We answer like Iris,
Yeah.
Myvi,
Yeah.
Saga.
Right.
Yeah.
So you need to know something. You just ask. You just tell us your budget. Your budget is 30K,
Don't worry,
40K.
bro.
Then
We're here to
we
help you
spend
answer.
our time and look for something, to genuinely answer you. All right. So I do understand that. Okay. This
Some
one, a
guys
quick
will
one.
take some genuine questions.
I would go for the CX5 2.5 turbo because first of all, the HRV is a long wait, and
Agreed.
yeah, all space. Do you need that all space? Because to be honest, the third row is a +2 more than a real
Yeah.
third row like the CX8. Okay, so up to you. But you can treat it as a hidden function. You can just fold the seats and treat it like a 5-seater, and it has 2 additional extra seats when you have the emergency in need, which the CX5 cannot do. All right?
I got one suggestion.
Yes.
Hyundai Santa Fe 2.2. Hey, bro, listen. It's big. You got a proper like rear seats. Okay, the diesel
Yeah.
is reliable. Okay, and the looks will last for the next 7-8 years. It's handsome. Or next decade, it will look good in the next decade. Yeah, and the price range new is 210 for the premium. E-Red can get 180, 170. I mean, come on. And it feels the build quality inside there. Oh, just nice, man. Like drives like a German car.
Yeah.
Santa Fe. So my friend ADM 9091, get the Santa Fe. All right.
If you can still find, because you bought the last one, right?
The last one. No, maybe there's an orange one will come out, then you can get it for cheaper.
Okay, I want to answer this one real quick. Okay, we settled that one, Thomas. Sorry, Santa Fe. This one, Sean. Actually, if you want a Saga, right, I wouldn't suggest you buy the top one at 45,000. I just finished test driving the Saga. I love it. I absolutely love it. The suspension, the handling. I know the engine is not very powerful, but my God, I'll say this here, even though it's illegal. I was doing speeds of like 160, 170 on Karak Highway. The car is so stable, it's so, for that kind of price, right? That kind of handling is just amazing. It is so well sorted. So
Yeah.
buy the one, don't buy the most premium one at 45,000. Buy the one that gives you that infotainment and done, because you have the same engine, you have the same gearbox. You know,
Correct.
all the
Yeah.
other stuff, no point, because this car starts from 34,000, super affordable. 34,000, right? You own the car for 5 years, right? I mean, how much is it gonna burn you off further down? No. So don't top up the 5K to Persona, because you're looking at, wow, 45, I top up 5K, I can go Persona, you know. If you just want a uni student car, right, get the Saga. Don't get the base, which is Kosong. I don't know how base is
Yeah.
base. But I tell you, all the folding mirror, all that stuff is just unnecessary. Right? So you just buy the mid spec that gives you the infotainment, because the infotainment, you know, you get Bluetooth, you get mirror link, you get all that. You can hook up your phone and show the sat nav there. Those are actual useful stuff. And other than that, you get your aircon, you get your stuff. It's a superb car. Okay, so go for the one. I don't know how many spec they have. Go for the one that they have the infotainment for you, and then you're done. Okay.
And I just want to add, Bobby's feedback is based on driving the car with unknown branded tires, you know. So imagine that is how well sorted the chassis is.
Fantastic.
I
It's
That
a
is
I
how
think
well
for
sorted the chassis
5K,
is.
right, is like the and I, it's like nothing much to complain. Nothing,
Mm.
actually, nothing to complain. There's nothing to complain. In fact, got good things
Correct.
to say about the car. And I love that they spend time to dial the suspension. It's really, really
Hey,
nice. I love the
so
suspension.
good,
and
so
and
good.
it feels solid, you know, that car. That car
Yes.
feels solid. I was driving that car
No
around
rattling, no rattling,
around
no
Kong the
rattling.
area. Yeah, no creep.
I shot the video. I shot the video recently on TikTok. Right, it's a very popular thing where people go into Bentleys and Rolls Royce, and then they on the camera, and then they just press the dashboard and listen to the sound. Right, the Saga literally has none, absolutely no sound. I was so surprised with the fit and
Yes.
finish. You got guys, any one of you with a Proton showroom nearby, right? Seriously, I challenge you guys. You go into any Proton showroom, go into the new Saga, right? You're on your phone, you just freaking press the whole dashboard, the door panel, and all that, right? I don't get even one little creak is not
Yes.
existent. I'm surprised.
It's
I'm
really
thoroughly
honest product.
surprised. Yeah.
It's really honest product, and they package it so well. And yeah, lah, I mean, for 45K, it's like for econo boxer,
Mm.
it's there's no complaints and there's good things to say, man. Yeah, so don't go for the Persona Executive. I
Yeah,
think
agree.
the Saga will be great. Uh yeah, and yeah.
Oh, you need to go the 1.3 premium to get Android, the 7-inch touchscreen. So you have to go up to 41,800.
Okay.
Okay lah. Okay lah. 41, 3K more. Aye, 3K more.
Okay, now it's really 12. Usually do as my car takes around like 20 minutes minimum.
Come.
You
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
play it?
come. Thank you so much for
Okay,
your
guys.
questions. If we miss your question, please you can PM us on Horizon Facebook, and then if we see the question, we will answer you. And I'm sorry if we couldn't answer all your questions. Okay, so yeah, let's play Dude, Where's My Car?
Yay.
All right. So for those of you who are new to this thing, last year,
Thank you, Thomas.
2020, I started Talk Gear with Bobby and Con, and so it's basically interviews and stuff. And since the pandemic has lifted, people stopped watching a lot of live shows, so we consolidated everything to just a Monday. But
Yeah.
I thought it was fun to bring back something that was really fun in Top Gear.
Oh
which is
yes,
called
yes.
Duet.
I love this. I love
So
this
do as my
segment,
car is
man.
very simple. For those of you who are watching it, you can participate with us by sharing what would you pick in the comment section, right? We're all able to hear the comments, and basically is we're going to share two cars, and then you pick which are the two cars, right? There is a condition for there's a scenario, context to it, right? So
Is that a
just
GTR?
no,
Sorry.
it's just this is just an idea of what to
Generic.
pick, right? The point I'm saying is that that you pick the car and then we debate about it, and it's a fun way to learn about different models in the market as well. Okay, cool. So for
Come.
the first section, and Chiang, you can join us as well. Chiang's in the back of the house, right? Okay, round one. Now imagine this, Con, Bobby, and our dear audience. You are now in Italy, and you are in the south of Italy. You're going to go enjoy, you and your wife, or you and your girlfriend, or whatever. You're going to enjoy a nice road trip for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, huh? You're going to drive a lot. So, which of the two Italian cars would you pick? Of course, it has to be a cabriolet, right? Would it be a Fiat 124 Spider? Is it Italian? Is it really Italian? But it's a Fiat. You know, a 124 Spider.
Or
Or would you
It's
pick?
gonna be a
I mean, look,
multiply.
first of all, it's a handsome looking car, isn't it? Right? Look at that, so handsome.
Oh yeah. But
You know,
this is only Italian by engine.
or would you pick
or
a Fiat 500 Cabriolet?
500 cabriolet for me.
But it's not as comfortable as the Fiat 124 Spider. It's longer wheelbase.
Wait.
2 weeks.
Mm.
2 weeks in the south of Italy, driving around Naples, and then you go all the way down. You might take a ship. You go and visit Sicily or whatever. I don't know lah. You just travel around there, right? Let's hear from the audience. Which one would you pick? Okay, let's pick a few first. Alan says Fiat 500. Macam mini Maserati, the Fiat 124 Spider.
I have one concern now, Thomas.
What's that?
Because the Fiat 500, even if I open the top, right, it still doesn't feel like I opened the roof, you know.
That's the point.
Because
So right.
when I'm driving, right, it's what's behind me that's open, you know. I can't feel the wind. I can't feel this. I can't feel that.
No, can you drop the window lah? Whee!
If you put it like that, right? I think if I were to take money and rent, right, I can't justify not going for the Fiat 124 already.
Yeah, lor. Can
I
I
know it's
switch
an
back to
MX5
Spider, ah?
underneath, but
Yeah.
you are just
but
getting
the
more
Fiat 500
car.
is- But it's so okay. Sorry, Thomas. I'll take the Fiat 500 back. Even though I'll enjoy more in the 124 Spider, but I just imagine the beautiful photos that I took, right? Like Lake Como with my Fiat 500 there. Wow, so nice. Nyama, that stupid 124 Spider there in my photo. What my photo will end up, you know? It's like it just doesn't look.
You make sure you turn the car around law and take only the back law. The back not so ugly, man.
The rear looks like a Kia, bro. Look at that. You stuff a Kia Optima tail lamp into a 124. Okay.
No, or you just take the windscreen upwards.
You just imagine, I drive at the south of France, right? Then no, Italy, and then I 2 weeks maybe we drive to Monaco and all that. The Fiat 500 just looks so in place there, you know.
Oh yeah,
The
I noticed the
124
part, yeah.
Spider, I know I'll enjoy my drive more, but my photos go. I'm with my wife, you know. My wife be like, "What the fuck you ran?" So you just can't look.
Hey, I actually rented the above 124 Spider before.
Yeah.
Young.
Oh, no, the
I
Quattro
rented-
Forte tail lamp, right? It's like, yeah. You
But I
rented.
rented
Spider.
the above 124 Spider before.
Yeah.
The above I don't quite like the damp. I feel like they destroyed the damping a bit. I actually like the Mazda's damping way much more than the above, and the droney above exhaust just after like 2 hours on Great Ocean Road, it's like So Con, which one would you pick?
Well,
2
I
weeks,
think I'll
huh?
pick the 124 Spider. Huh?
Oh really? Oh
Yeah.
You take the Kia Optima Cabriolet, right? That's what you
Yeah, lor. Well, I just don't think
Davis. 124 is like,
you rent it because Alfa Romeo. All right.
let's Ooh.
Okay.
Okay,
So
Thomas,
a lot of people
what
are
you pick?
500 lah.
What about
Lexi,
you, Thomas?
Whiskey,
Yeah.
Alan. Before I go, Cabriolet, Cyril, John Doe. Wow, a lot of 500. 2 weeks 2 weeks. Derek picks the 124 Spider, but it's a landslide, guys. It seems like
It's a
Fiat 500
landslide.
is
Yeah.
like a landslide. Yeah. All right. Even Uncle Mike or Mike says this.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. This is actually legit because I'm going to Greece by end of August, and I thought I'm
Yeah.
going to the coastal areas. I looked up what cars I can rent. Right. I actually looked at the 124 Spider, MX5, and the Fiat 500 Cabriolet, and I
They
thought to
cost the
myself
same,
like,
right?
the Fiat 500 is the cheaper one.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I can drive an MX5 in Malaysia. I can't drive a Fiat 500 Cabriolet. I've driven the above 124 Spider. So I would pick the Fiat 500 Cabriolet because it's so darn cute lah. Come on lah, it's so cute. It's so cute. It's so oh. Brandon ran 458 Spider. One day of 458 Spider can pay for 1 month of Fiat 500 Cabriolet.
Hey, but Thomas, you think about it, when will be the next time where you can actually rent a 458 Spider and drive around Italy? Right? That kind of feeling is
No. This is here in two cars. Don't bring other cars in here.
Hey, but when you are in Mallorca, you'll be driving Alex's Porsche Spider, right? His Spider is over there, right? Oh. Hello?
All right. So cool.
just rent the 4.5 for 1 day.
Bring quick dry underwear and wash fit to smaller boot space. No space in the Fiat 500 Cabriolet. It's okay, bro. You put the convertible top down. You just put your underwear on the rear seat. It'll just dry up. Okay, let's go to the next. Dude, where's my car? So Bobby and I picked the Cabriolet, Fiat 500 Cabriolet, and then Con goes for the 124 Spider, aka Kia Optima Spider. Let's go to round 2, guys. With 3 rounds. Okay, round 2. I know I like to throw in certain car brands that are interesting. Okay, now this one
you like to throw in cars that won't satisfy us, one. you're like, oh, you're in Italy. Would you rent the 458 Spider or the Huracan Spider? Then you see everybody whacking, but you memang don't want to let us feel good, one.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's
Bobby,
go to
just
next
be
round.
thankful you don't put a
Round 2.
multiplier
Okay?
there. Wait.
No. See, I still pick something interesting. We see the Italian team, right? We have a car designed by Pininfarina.
Oh my God.
Oh, Pininfarina car. Okay.
Is this going to be the
Seems
Hyundai
like
Matrix?
Yes, you are talking about the Matrix.
Wait, what's the
Guys,
condition? What's the condition of this question?
This is your only car you drive in Malaysia. It's your daily car and the only car you have in your garage. Okay?
Oh
Okay?
my God.
Hyundai Matrix. Hey, but it's a Pininfarina design car, guys. It's the same designers that design Ferraris. Okay?
Pon. Imagine the next car is also Pininfarina, and then is that what NASA that one with the triangle lamp on the A pillar one.
Wow.
NASA, what is that?
What is that? We got triangle.
Yes. Serious.
Okay.
NASA Sutra.
Ah.
Also designed by Pininfarina. So, I want to learn Pininfarina, this one.
Well, Pininfarina must have went through some tough times.
No, you imagine, right?
Okay, this is the only car you get to drive in KL. Okay, your only car. Okay, it's your family car. It's your whatever car. It's your Hyundai Matrix. Okay, Pininfarina design. Or would you go for a NASA Citra?
I want to see this torment our viewers first, guys.
All leave the live show. Don't want to watch anymore. Don't worry, you got one more round.
Hey, why I see a viewership number like dropping one?
Thomas, do you know, right? The NASA Citra, right? I actually test drove it.
Okay.
It has 3 rows, right? It has 3 rows, right?
Second
row and third row, right, is optional either or, and that means, right, you want to have leg room in second row, then you have zero leg room in third row. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god! I see. Oh, okay, Hyundai,
People
and then
still gonna unsubscribe already.
Chitra. Ian Tay select Chitra.
Wait, let's see.
Cyril
Okay,
Lim say I'd rather take Grab.
Andrew Yeager says Hyundai Matrix, he loves it.
Hey, a lot of people love the car.
Actually, it
Derek
doesn't look half bad, lah, bro. It doesn't look half bad, actually. Yeah. Now I know why it's happening. Davis is like, hey guys, this is the reason we don't do as my car is like, you think about it, like you go drinking or go to teh tarik with your friends and you just have nonsense talk about cars. This is what do where's my car is about. It's like car guys having a fun time talking about cars, right? You know.
Can
Wait,
I?
Vikas say I use bicycle, bro. Okay. You said Innocom Matrix, Citra, you know, Bobo would rather drive his Fiat. Fiat no more already.
Yeah, I give it to
Okay.
Crispy.
Okay. All right. So, Bobby, which one you pick?
Oh. Okay, out of these two, I actually. Okay, I'll go with the Matrix. The Matrix won't be so hated if it's not called the Matrix. If it's just called like some Hyundai Flora, you know, something that is not so masculine, right? Then fuck the car look like that. Yeah, I'll go with the Matrix. I cannot tahan the Cheetah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I will go for the Matrix too.
Well, this is I'll
Con
go
is
for
like,
the Matrix
two
also.
babies. Hey, you got two babies there.
Jimmy asked which one is more reliable.
This is the
Con, you see, your household got 5%, got two baby on car seat. You're a very safe person. You will use car seat one.
Matrix more.
How to fit?
You know what? I picked the
Move your car
Matrix
seat
because
behind. He cannot fit. You need 3 row.
You can go with Citra. Hey, if I pick the Matrix, right?
It's like a novel scenario.
I pick the Matrix, I can still tell people, hey, my car is designed by Pininfarina.
If you pick the Chitra, you can say my car is a sister company of the other car that was designed by Pininfarina.
Okay, so Bobby picks Matrix like me. Con has no choice but to
Hey, Jiang, you show the interior of the Chitra. Show the interior of the Chitra. Whoa, look at the dashboard. Whoa, look at the dashboard. Whoa. Look at the dashboard of the Chitra. Wow, faster. Look at the dashboard. Look at the diamond under the fourth picture from the first row. Fourth picture from first row. Hey, where you going? First row, fourth picture. Look at the diamond.
No. Oh, yo.
Wow. Look at the design. Yo, I'll tell you, back then, Korean designs it's like, wow, look at the diamond. Wow.
Hey, that's not a diamond. That's like Captain America's shield, man. This is Captain Korea's shield.
I can almost imagine the manager of the designer is like, give me something that I've never seen before. I'm tired of people saying we copy Japanese cars, you know? Okay, boss.
Okay.
Okay, come. Last one.
Let's move to the last one. Okay. All right, guys. We have to end this on a high note. So we have to go with more cylinders and more power.
Thank God.
And something that increase your testosterone level. Okay. We're looking at now recently, I mean somewhere during MCO, right? This car was sold for 1.3 million, right? Now I think most people like me and Bobby and Con would agree that 1.3 million for this car is a bit too high lah. So let's say you have 1.3 million. Okay, which would you pick other than the Skyline? Okay, would you pick this? An Aston Martin Vantage
Oh.
V12. Whoa, look at that. Shaft tightly into that small body, shaft into that body. Right? Okay. And look at that rear. I do like the rear of this car. Huh? Looks
Oh
nice. Huh?
yes. Well, it's difficult to argue against this.
Yeah. So, Bobby, I think you already picked this one already, lah, right?
Of course.
Well, let's see the next one first.
Okay, the competitor is also a V12, but comes
Wait.
from Italy.
Oh.
V12
I
NA.
I thought you are asking us to choose between the R34 GTR and the
No,
Aston.
R34 is
Vantage.
just a reference of a price point, an approximate price point, 1.3 million. Right?
Uh,
So this comes from Ferrari V12. It's the Ferrari F12 TDF.
Hey, this cannot be same price. Both cars cannot
Hey.
be same price.
No, the Aston Martin is around 1.3 after duties, 1 million, 1.2, 1.3. Okay, let's just assume it's around there. Okay. The TDF also is around 1.3.
Cannot be.
It is.
Where?
There's one in Muda right now. Serious.
What? TDF
Yes.
war.
Bro, yes.
How can it be?
It's in Muda right now, bro.
I think it's a normal F12. Cannot
Really,
be.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a normal F12.
Okay. Okay, for the sake
TDF.
of maintaining the price point, okay, let's just redo this. Okay, Chiang, can you bring up a normal F12 then?
Yeah.
Bring a normal F12.
The TDF is at least 3 to 4 times the
Okay.
price of an F12.
Let's make it the F12. All right, done.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be an F12.
Okay,
Then
guys,
it's
we
comparable.
vote. Why is it a BMW why is a BMW F10 M5 then?
No, the Muda fucker simply type TDF. Cannot be.
Okay.
Mm.
My fault. I
Never
was
mind.
doing this in a hurry, like, whoa, put this together. Okay.
No worries.
Okay. Let's do this again. Not TDF. It's a normal F12. Okay. Which one would you pick?
I'll go with the Vantage.
F12 or Ferrari V12 is very tempting. Very tempting. Thomas, I just searched UK. Do you know how much is the TDF versus an F12? F12 on Auto Trader can be had for £150,000. The TDF is 950,000.
What? Okay, this
Yes.
shows how much I don't know about Ferraris. Okay, sorry.
No,
Sorry,
it's okay.
everybody.
The
I just
TDF
humiliated
is
myself.
yeah. But even this too, I
just
think
search Muda. I'm like, oh, for 1.3 for TDF. Okay, let's put here. La.
yeah.
Okay. F12. One is an extremely rare V12 Vantage. It's rare, right?
Can I be the
And
last
then you
person
got
to
the-
pick? Can't pick
and then the Ferrari
Aston.
F12 is something that, I mean, it's a Ferrari, right? It's a Ferrari, and that
Yeah.
high pitch V12. Okay, Con, what would you pick?
This
I
guy
pick the
doesn't
one
know
card.
this guy doesn't know his Aston Martin. Compared to a Ferrari interior.
Okay lah, this gen of Ferrari is not that bad lah. It's not the F430 generation, you know.
Well, you still get a lot of plastic instead of milled aluminum for hinges and stuffs. Thomas, you pick first.
Go on, pick first.
I
Con
pick
pick
one
already.
I pick Aston.
Vantage. Why would you pick the Vantage?
I'm between Aston and Ferrari. I'm always for the more understated, uh, um, the understated aura of Astons.
Hey, but look at that car. It's not understated, bro. Look at
Well, you pick the
thrill
picture of one that is not understated, ma.
down there is like the mouth, and then the top is like some. When you go Chinese temple, they chop the head. Like that.
Your turn, Thomas. Your turn. Your pick
Thomas,
now.
who would you pick? Which would you pick?
Because you are the one out of us who can afford these things.
No, bro.
Come.
Okay. Oh, okay. I really like the Aston V12 sound, bro. The sounds so good. Oh, but the Ferrari also sound good. Oh.
Thomas stumped himself.
Yeah. Let Thomas pick.
Okay, let's see from the audience. Okay. Vantage F12. Logan says Vantage F12s look nice. Right, Elvin. You can get a manual really rare. Yeah, if you can get it, that's great. With a dog leg, shifter, you will get Vantage. You watch Jeremy Clarkson's review about it. Okay. F12 if single, Aston if married.
Okay.
Aston Martin.
Wow.
F12 doors doesn't go up. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. It just sounds so good. F12 all the way. It's
Blindly
just
for
raw
the engines,
F12 here.
man.
Oh.
Thomas.
There was a point of time that I'll pick the Vantage, but somewhere in me wants to feel an Italian, like feel the Italian emotion, Yeah, Ferrari F12 for me. Although the rear looks like a uterus sometimes. I can't unsee that.
It does.
The rear looks like a uterus. Bobby said looks like a uterus. You can't unsee that.
This one. So which one is it for you?
F12.
And in Malaysia, F12 is cheaper than the V12 Vantage.
V12 Vantage got one in Langkawi for 600 plus K, I think. Yep.
Yeah, by Langkawi. See, this one tax paid 999. Oh, this one 538 V12 Vantage Langkawi.
Langkawi.
Yeah.
So after paid duties, it's 2016. We can still take loan.
Yeah. But it's Langkawi. So
okay,
you're picking the F12.
I love the fact that the engine is in this body. I just can't stand those scoops on the top. It just for me, like, why? Because Astons look so sleek and nice, and then those things are like,
well, you can reduce the effect by having them not contrast painted like this example.
You can walk up to a normal Vantage, bro. You want carbon hood?
Let's
with him,
swap.
then you get a normal Vantage hood. You know the 2 liter small little squares on the Vantage V12, the middle one, the 2 liter squares one. They also put those 2 liter squares on the Aston Martin Signet. Anyway, so you've gotten your pick.
V12. So F12.
F12. I would also pick the F12 actually. I mean, Ferrari V12s are another thing lah. And there's something about driving. I don't know. I don't like the looks of the F12 that much, but okay, maybe I'm saying from the perspective of someone who already has a Aston V12. So I would love to have a Ferrari V12 because at high revs, Ferrari V12s sing. At high revs, Aston V12 doesn't sing. They sound good from starting the car and daily drive below 5,000 RPM. And Aston V12 is actually a lazy V12. It revs max like 6,500 RPM. So the Ferrari V12 is something that you can pull up to like 8,000 if I'm not wrong, which is pretty mad. And interior is very special. there's something about modern generation Ferraris where you go in, nothing operates like a normal car, and it's so different. And the F12 especially, right? There are no screens on the center dash. When there are no screens on the center dash, right? Especially in the F12, right? It makes the car. I mean, you can own the car for 30 years, 40 years, right? It will not look out of date for the
Correct.
simple fact that there's no screen in the middle.
Oh my
Same
God, the
goes with the
Maggie
Aston. You can hide the screen. You know, the Aston, you can hide the screen, and I like that bridge that goes up and put all the PRND buttons. Is special. It looks special. Material wise, there's no comparison with the Aston. You know, Ferrari has still a lot of plastics around. You know, flimsy stuff everywhere. But that for that reason, I think a big V12 Ferrari for me lah. This round. Oh, it's ugly, man. Oh, look at the face.
And you know what it does when you rev up and then you pull the so the
Yeah, the fucking signal.
when you pull the pedal, when you shift in a Ferrari, it's like, man. Right.
Yeah.
Downshift.
In terms of cost of maintenance, there's no comparison. The Aston, it will be so much cheaper to maintain and run, really. And the Ferrari is ugly. The Aston is beautiful.
The Ferrari from the front is so it's quite nice. The rear looks like a uterus. That's it. That's the only
Is it the Ferrari? Hey, wait.
Okay,
The Aston also like that. The Ferrari.
I think the Ferrari is quite handsome. I like the Vantage look more. Just don't like the scoops in front of it. Yeah, the Signet, roof. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically it for Dude, Where's My Car? All right, guys, thank you so much for participating. I know this is the first time we're doing it.
Thank you for
And,
bringing it back, Thomas.
This is not for everybody, but no, I thought be something a bit more fun because 2.5 hours of answering car questions can be a bit tiring.
Very tiring.
So we can just have a little bit of fun in the end, right, guys? If you guys enjoyed it, please give us some love, some likes, so we know that that you actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, and
What-
thank
what
you,
do you have
Chiang.
Oh,
No, I put him in. I want to give credit also, doing all the hard work behind.
Chiang is the one who takes all those wonderful pictures every weekend drive.
Yeah, thank you, Chiang.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and good night. And
Good night.
subscribe.
and
See
yeah,
you.
bye bye. Aston look like Ultraman. Ferrari look like Pokemon. Good night, guys. Bye bye.
Good night, guys.
Thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.